The warmth of the filtered morning light, which just moments ago illuminated your gentle stretches, now gently coaxes you from the silken embrace of your bed. Your bare feet find the cool, smooth surface of the polished marble floor, a familiar and grounding sensation that anchors you to the start of this new day. The faint chill of the stone rises subtly to meet your skin, a refreshing contrast to the lingering warmth of the sheets you've just left behind. You rise with an unhurried grace, the soft, barely there fabric of your sleepwear whispering against your skin as you shift your weight. Each step across the expanse of the room is deliberate, a quiet journey carrying you towards the tall, panoramic windows that frame the city's awakening. The light grows steadily brighter with each stride, pulling you deeper into its soft morning glow. As you approach, the subtle, distant hum of urban life becomes a faint, rhythmic murmur, an almost imperceptible backdrop to the profound quiet of your penthouse. You notice the way the light catches the very edges of the polished floor, creating a subtle sheen that guides your path without demanding your full attention. Your hands rest lightly on the cool, expansive glass, the smooth surface a gentle, unyielding barrier between your tranquil space and the vibrant world beyond. You observe the vast, sprawling tableau below, a panorama that stretches to the hazy horizon where sky meets land. The first glints of direct sunlight catch on the highest points of distant skyscrapers, turning their glass and steel facades into momentary, brilliant mirrors, reflecting the burgeoning day with a silent flash. A faint, almost ethereal haze still softens the far-off skyline, promising a clear, bright day, yet holding a certain dreamlike quality, a softness at the edges of the world. You notice the precise, geometric lines of the city's grid, the tiny, intricate patterns of rooftops and streets appearing from this height like a meticulously crafted miniature. You feel no rush to join its rhythm, only a quiet appreciation for its immense scale and silent activity. Turning slowly from the expansive view, your gaze drifts towards the discreet alcove where a small, impeccably arranged morning station awaits. The heavy pocket door, crafted from rich, dark wood, slides open with a whisper of well-oiled precision, revealing a curated selection of artisanal teas and fine ceramic ware. The interior of the alcove is softly lit, casting a warm, inviting glow on the neatly organized implements. The air here holds a faint, clean scent of polished wood, mingled with a subtle, uplifting hint of bergamot from a nearby sachet. A delicate perfume that gently awakens the senses without overwhelming them. You reach for a delicate porcelain cup, its surface cool and remarkably smooth beneath your fingertips. The subtle weight, a comforting presence in your hand. With a measured, unhurried hand, you pour freshly filtered water from an elegant, slender carafe, a soft, almost inaudible gurgle filling the stillness as the liquid meets the porcelain. The steam begins to rise in a gentle, ethereal plume, carrying the subtle, herbaceous aroma of the chosen herbal infusion, perhaps a calming chamomile, its earthy sweetness promising tranquility, or a refreshing peppermint, crisp and clean. The warmth from the rising vapor brushes lightly against your face, a soft, welcoming touch. You hold the warm cup, feeling its gentle, consistent heat spread slowly through your palms, a quiet anchor in the unfolding morning. The intricate pattern on the porcelain, a delicate, almost imperceptible filigree, invites your gaze to linger. The city continues its quiet, ceaseless awakening outside, but within these walls, only a profound sense of calm remains. This moment, simple and pure, steeped in quiet ritual, is yours alone, inviting a gentle drift into the day's unfolding, preparing you for the subtle shifts yet to come. With the warmth of the porcelain cup still lingering in your hands, you turn, drawn by the subtle shift in light and the faint, briny whisper carried on the air. The tall, double doors to your private terrace stand ajar, a silent invitation to step into the expansive outdoor space where the morning truly unfurls. You move through the threshold, the smooth, cool marble of the interior floor giving way to the subtly textured, sun-warmed travertine underfoot, a gentle transition that marks your passage from one tranquil domain to another. The air immediately feels different here, lighter, imbued with a fresh, invigorating coolness that carries the distinct, clean scent of the nearby ocean. A bespoke breakfast awaits you on a low, elegantly set table, crafted from aged teak, its surface polished to a soft, inviting sheen. The crisp, white linen tablecloth, impeccably pressed, falls in soft drapes, catching the subtle movements of the air. Delicate silverware gleams softly under the direct kiss of the morning sun, arranged with a quiet precision that speaks of meticulous care. A single slender glass vase holds a small, perfectly formed bloom, its petals a soft, creamy white, offering a faint, sweet fragrance that mingles harmoniously with the sea air. A server, a quiet, almost imperceptible presence in the periphery, moves with a gentle grace, ensuring everything is in its appointed place without ever intruding upon your solitude. Your eyes trace the carefully arranged bounty laid out before you, an array of fresh seasonal fruits, each one a jewel-toned orb nestled on a chilled ceramic platter. There are plump, dew-kissed berries, their surfaces still holding a faint, natural sheen, alongside slices of sun-ripened mango, their flesh a deep, inviting gold, exuding a subtle, tropical sweetness. A perfectly ripe fig, its skin a rich, dusky purple, sits sliced to reveal its intricate, honeyed interior. You notice the tiny, almost invisible droplets of condensation clinging to the skin of a green grape, a testament to its refreshing chill. The visual feast is a quiet symphony of natural color and form, promising a delicate burst of flavor with each selection. As you settle into the comfortable, cushioned chair, the soft fabric yielding gently to your weight, a light sea breeze caresses your skin. It brings with it the undeniable, grounding scent of salt and distance, a profound connection to the vast expanse of water just beyond the visible horizon. The breeze stirs the leaves of the potted olive tree at the corner of the terrace, creating a soft, almost rhythmic rustle, a natural counterpoint to the more distant, yet distinctly audible murmur of waves breaking on the shore below. It is a sound that has accompanied your mornings here for as long as you can remember, a constant, soothing pulse that quiets the mind. You lift a chilled glass of freshly squeezed orange juice, its vibrant, clear color catching the light, and bring it slowly to your lips. The coolness of the glass against your fingers is invigorating, and the first sip is a pure, unadulterated burst of sweet, tangy citrus, alive on your tongue. The taste is clean and bright, a gentle awakening for your senses, a perfect complement to the fresh air and the panoramic view. You close your eyes for a brief moment, allowing the sensations to fully register, the gentle warmth of the sun on your face, the cool glass in your hand, the taste of the juice lingering. The rhythmic sound of the waves continues its gentle cadence, a steady, unbroken whisper that seems to encourage a deeper sense of ease. You sit, unhurried, allowing the morning to simply unfold around you, the subtle movements of the breeze and the distant ocean providing a tranquil, natural rhythm. Everything feels perfectly balanced, perfectly still in its quiet activity, inviting you to simply be present, to absorb the peaceful energy of this moment before the day truly begins to stir. Leaving the sun-warmed expanse of the terrace behind, the gentle sea breeze and the distant murmur of waves gradually recede as you step back through the open double doors. A distinct coolness immediately envelops you, a carefully regulated temperature that whispers of preservation and quietude. The air here, within the private gallery, is hushed, carrying only the faintest, almost imperceptible scent of aged canvas and polished wood, a subtle fragrance that speaks of history and artistry. The smooth, familiar marble floor you walked across this morning now gives way to a plush, custom-woven rug beneath your bare feet, its deep pile absorbing any sound, making your footsteps soft and deliberate, a barely-there whisper in the profound stillness. Your gaze sweeps across the meticulously curated space, where diffused light from unseen sources bathes each piece in a soft, even glow, eliminating harsh shadows and revealing every detail with quiet clarity. The walls, painted in a deep, calming charcoal hue, serve as a perfect, understated backdrop, allowing the art to command your full, unhurried attention. The quiet hum of the climate control system is the only consistent sound, a low, steady breath that underscores the gallery's profound tranquility. A sense of calm instantly settles over you, a quiet reverence for the beauty contained within these walls. You drift towards a large oil painting, its canvas commanding a central position. As you approach, the intricate texture of the brushstrokes becomes visible, almost tangible, standing proud from the surface. You lean in slightly, your eyes tracing the deliberate paths of the artist's hand, noticing how the light catches the raised ridges of paint, creating miniature valleys and peaks within the landscape depicted. The colors, rich and deep, seem to absorb the light rather than reflect it, drawing you further into their silent narrative. The heavy, ornate frame, crafted from dark, lacquered wood, feels cool and smooth as your fingertips lightly brush its edge, a substantial border between your world and the one within the canvas. Moving slowly, your hushed footsteps barely registering on the soft rug, you turn your attention to a series of smaller, more intimate works displayed on a pristine white plinth. These are delicate charcoal sketches, each one capturing a fleeting moment with an exquisite economy of line. You observe the subtle variations in pressure, the way the artist has coaxed both shadow and light from the soft, powdery medium. The texture of the paper itself is visible through the glass, a fine, almost imperceptible grain that adds another layer of depth to the monochrome images. You notice a stray particle of charcoal, a tiny, almost luminous speck, caught on the surface of one drawing, a testament to the raw, immediate nature of its creation. You pause then, allowing your eyes to rest on the gentle curve of a polished bronze sculpture positioned in the center of the room. Its surface, a deep, burnished umber, reflects the ambient light in soft, undulating highlights, revealing the subtle contours and powerful forms. The cool, quiet air of the gallery seems to wrap around you, a gentle embrace. The distant, faint sounds of the city, which were so present on the terrace, are now entirely muted, replaced by this profound, enveloping stillness. This space feels timeless, a sanctuary where artistry and quiet contemplation exist in perfect harmony, inviting a sustained, peaceful observation that asks for nothing more than your calm, unhurried presence. Still enveloped in the cool, hushed air of your private gallery, the subtle scent of aged materials now mingles with a faint, clean note of polish, drawing your attention to a particular section. Your gaze settles upon a small, carefully chosen collection of potential additions, each presented with a quiet reverence on individual pedestals or subtly illuminated wall mounts. The plush rug beneath your feet continues to absorb every sound, ensuring that your presence, and indeed the entire space, remains in a state of profound, undisturbed quietude. The diffused light, so adept at highlighting the textures of previous pieces, now invites a deeper, more discerning observation of these specific works. You approach a canvas of modest size, its frame a sleek, unadorned platinum that seems to disappear, allowing the painting itself to truly breathe. The oil paints are applied with a delicate hand, creating a soft, almost ethereal landscape where subtle shifts in hue convey immense depth. Your eyes trace the almost invisible variations in color, from a muted sapphire to a soft, misty gray, noticing how the pigment seems to shimmer faintly in the ambient light, as if holding its own internal luminescence. You lean in just slightly, discerning the fine, almost imperceptible craquelure on the surface, a gentle map of time that whispers of its history and authenticity. The cool air stirs faintly around you as you remain perfectly still, absorbing the silent narrative within the brushstrokes, allowing the work to speak to you without haste. Turning with an unhurried grace, your attention shifts to a small, intricate porcelain sculpture resting on a low, polished ebony pedestal. The wood, so dark it almost absorbs the light, provides a stark yet elegant contrast to the delicate, almost translucent white of the porcelain. Your fingers hover just above its surface, sensing the cool, smooth perfection of its glaze, imagining the delicate, almost paper-thin edges of its form. The sculpture depicts a single, unfurling blossom, each petal rendered with such exquisite precision that you can almost feel its fragile weight. The faint shadow it casts on the dark wood is soft and precise, a testament to the focused lighting from above. The silence of the gallery allows you to observe every minute detail, every delicate curve and fold, without distraction, letting your mind gently wander through its intricate artistry. You step back, allowing a greater distance to gain perspective, your gaze moving slowly between the various pieces under consideration. The act of selection here is not one of urgency, but of quiet contemplation, a dialogue between your sensibilities and the silent beauty before you. A soft, almost imperceptible sigh escapes you, a gentle release into the profound stillness. The cool air continues to circulate, a constant, gentle presence against your skin, grounding you in this moment of thoughtful deliberation. You allow yourself to simply observe, to feel the quiet resonance of each piece, letting intuition guide your appreciation without any pressure. Your hand reaches out not to touch the art, but to rest on the cool, smooth surface of a nearby polished wood console. The grain of the wood, a deep, rich walnut, feels exquisitely refined beneath your fingertips, its cool solidity a comforting anchor. The reflection of the gallery's diffused light ripples faintly on its surface, a subtle, almost liquid dance. You take a slow, deep breath, the clean, faint scent of polish and art materials filling your lungs, a grounding fragrance that reinforces the sense of quiet luxury. The decision, though not yet fully articulated, begins to settle within you, a quiet certainty forming amidst the serene beauty. The gallery holds its breath, waiting, as you linger in this moment of profound appreciation, allowing the art to slowly, gently reveal its place, leaving the profound stillness of the gallery, where the bronze sculpture still held its silent pose and the cool air whispered of timeless art. A different, more vibrant scent now gently pulls you onward. It is the fresh, clean aroma of damp earth and verdant stems, a subtle promise of natural beauty, leading you towards a dedicated space within your residence. The plush rug of the gallery gives way to the smooth, cool expanse of polished stone, a familiar transition underfoot, guiding you into a light-filled preparation area, specifically designed for the delicate art of floristry. Here, on a long, uncluttered work surface crafted from pale, honed limestone, an exquisite array of freshly cut flowers awaits your touch. They are laid out with an almost artful disarray, a vibrant tapestry of nature's finest, still cool from their journey from the morning market. You notice the delicate blush of a peony, its outer petals still tightly furled, promising a magnificent bloom in the hours to come. Beside it, slender stalks of lavender offer their subtle, calming fragrance. Their tiny florets, a soft, powdery purple that seems to absorb the gentle light. There are also crisp, emerald green leaves, still glistening with fine droplets of water, their surfaces cool and slightly damp to the eye, adding a refreshing verdant note to the collection. Your hand reaches for a collection of clear crystal vases, each one a study in elegant simplicity, their polished surfaces catching the soft, diffused light from the overhead skylight. The cool, smooth glass feels substantial in your grasp, a reassuring weight that speaks of quality and craftsmanship. You turn to the nearby faucet, its polished chrome gleaming softly, and gently twist the handle with a measured movement. A soft, steady stream of cool filtered water begins to flow, filling the first vase with a quiet, continuous murmur, a clean, refreshing sound that echoes softly in the tranquil room. The water rises slowly, reaching the precise level you desire, reflecting the light from above in its clear, unblemished depths. Selecting a particularly graceful stem of delphinium, its tiny blue bells still closed in morning slumber, you hold it gently between your fingers. The stem feels cool and firm, slightly damp to the touch, carrying the subtle green scent of its vitality, a faint, earthy sweetness. With a pair of slender, purpose-designed shears, their blades gleaming with a precise sharpness, you make a clean, soft snip. The sound is almost imperceptible, a faint, crisp click that signals the careful preparation of each individual bloom. You repeat this gentle action, trimming each stem with deliberate care, ensuring a perfect angle for optimal water absorption, allowing the small, trimmed pieces to fall softly onto a waiting linen cloth, creating a quiet, rhythmic pattern of preparation. Now, you begin the quiet artistry of arrangement, a meditative dance of color and form. You carefully place the first stem into the cool water of the vase, feeling the subtle resistance as it settles into its new home. The delicate petals of a pale rose, still holding a hint of morning dew, brush lightly against your fingertips as you guide it into position, its velvety texture a soft caress, a living, breathing presence. You consider the balance, the interplay of color and form, allowing the flowers to naturally find their own harmonious rhythm within the vessel. The soft light from the skylight illuminates the arrangement, highlighting the gentle curves of the petals and the fresh green of the leaves, revealing every subtle nuance. A light, sweet perfume of mixed blooms begins to subtly permeate the air around you, a living, breathing fragrance that deepens the sense of peace. The finished arrangement stands, a quiet testament to natural beauty, perfectly poised and ready to adorn your chef's table this evening. The fresh, delicate scent of the newly arranged flowers, a gentle reminder of your morning's quiet artistry, now begins to slowly fade as you leave that bright space behind. A different, deeper aroma takes its place, a rich, earthy fragrance that speaks of aged wood and the subtle living breath of fermentation. You find yourself descending a short, gently curving stone staircase, each step a solid, grounding presence beneath your feet, leading you away from the morning light and into the cool, still embrace of your private vineyard's cellar. The air noticeably thickens with a damp, consistent coolness, a stark contrast to the brighter, warmer spaces above, signaling a profound shift in atmosphere. The cellar unfolds before you, a serene subterranean haven carved from ancient stone, its massive walls absorbing all ambient sound, creating a deep, resonant quiet. Soft, amber light, carefully placed to avoid disturbing the delicate aging process, casts long, gentle shadows across rows of colossal oak barrels. Their surfaces, dark with age and imbued with the history of countless vintages, stand guard like silent sentinels, exuding a profound, woody perfume that is both complex and comforting. You notice the subtle sheen on their rounded bellies where the light catches, highlighting the intricate grain of the wood. The air here is heavy, rich with the distinct scent of damp earth, toasted oak, and the faint, sweet tang of fermenting grapes, a truly authentic aroma that grounds you in this timeless space. Your footsteps, muffled by the stillness and the natural acoustics of the stone, lead you to a secluded tasting area. Here, a heavy, unpolished slab of local stone serves as a table, its rough-hewn surface cool and solid to the touch. Upon it rests a single, elegant bottle, its dark glass protecting the precious liquid within, alongside two perfectly clear, tulip-shaped crystal glasses. The soft light filters through the thick glass of the bottle, revealing the deep, ruby hue of the wine, promising a subtle richness. A sommelier, a quiet, deferential presence, stands a respectful distance away, an expert, ready to assist, but never to intrude. With a slow, deliberate motion, you reach for the bottle. The cool, firm glass feels substantial in your hand, its weight a comforting anchor. You carefully tilt it, and with a soft, almost imperceptible glug, as air replaces liquid, the wine begins to flow into one of the pristine crystal glasses. The deep red liquid catches the dim light, swirling gently as it fills the bowl, leaving a delicate, almost invisible film on the inner surface. The sound of the pour is soft, a liquid whisper, a testament to the quiet precision of the moment. You watch the wine settle, its surface still for a moment, before you gently swirl it yourself, allowing the rich, complex aromas to slowly unfurl within the glass. Bringing the glass slowly to your nose, you inhale deeply. The earthy scents of the cellar are immediately present, mingling with the subtle, intricate notes of the aged wine. You detect hints of dark cherry, a whisper of dried tobacco leaf, and a profound, grounding essence of damp forest floor, all woven together in a complex, harmonious bouquet. The cool, heavy glass feels smooth and reassuring against your fingers. You pause, allowing the aroma to fully develop, a silent invitation to deeper contemplation. The gentle clinking of the glass as you set it back down on the stone table is a soft, almost melodic sound, a quiet punctuation in the profound stillness. The first, tentative sip of the wine is a revelation, a smooth velvety texture coating your tongue, followed by a slow unfolding of its deep, nuanced flavors. There's a subtle warmth that spreads through your mouth, a lingering taste of dark fruit, and a hint of spice that settles gently on your palate. The cool air of the cellar seems to enhance every sensation, making the experience profoundly immersive. Leaving the cool, earthy embrace of the vineyard's cellar, where the complex aromas of aged wine and oak lingered, you ascend the stone steps, a subtle shift in temperature guiding you back towards the light. The air gradually warms, losing its dampness, and a new distinct scent begins to emerge. The comforting, dry fragrance of old paper and fine leather. You find yourself entering your private study, a sanctuary of quiet concentration, where the mid-morning sun, now a little higher, filters gently through tall, leaded glass windows, casting soft, elongated patterns across the polished oak floor. The familiar weight of the world outside seems to recede, replaced by a profound sense of scholarly calm. The study is a haven of rich, dark wood and hushed tones. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, crafted from deep mahogany, line the walls, each shelf a testament to countless hours of careful curation. The air here is still and dry, carrying that unique, almost sweet aroma of ancient paper and the supple, earthy scent of leather bindings, a perfume that deepens with every breath. Dust motes, tiny and almost invisible, drift slowly in the gentle shafts of sunlight, performing a silent, unhurried dance in the otherwise motionless air. A sense of profound quietude permeates the space, broken only by the faint, almost imperceptible creak of the old house settling, a gentle whisper in the background. You approach one of the towering shelves, your bare feet making no sound on the thick, hand-knotted rug that covers the central area of the room. Your gaze drifts along the rows of leather-bound volumes, their spines a rich tapestry of deep reds, forest greens and muted browns, each title embossed in gold or silver, catching the light with a subtle, aged gleam. Your fingers lightly trace the cool, smooth surface of a brass bookend, its polished metal reflecting a miniature distorted image of the room. You select a particular volume, its substantial weight, a familiar comfort in your hand, as you gently slide it from its place. The soft, quiet friction of the leather against the wood of the shelf is the only sound, a delicate, almost intimate whisper. Holding the book carefully, you turn it over, feeling the rich texture of the aged leather beneath your fingertips, noting the subtle imperfections, the faint lines that speak of its journey through time. The binding is firm, yet pliable, a testament to its enduring craftsmanship. You bring the volume closer, inhaling deeply, allowing the distinct, dry scent of old paper and the subtle, earthy aroma of the leather to fill your senses, a grounding fragrance that instantly transports you. With unhurried precision, you open the book to a random page, the sound of the old paper rustling softly, a delicate, almost musical whisper that seems to echo in the quiet room. The paper feels cool and slightly crisp, its subtle texture, a gentle invitation to explore its contents. You allow your eyes to drift across the elegant script, the faint, faded ink on the cream-colored page. The words themselves are not the focus, but rather the quiet act of observation, the tangible connection to history held within these pages. The The gentle turning of another page creates another soft, almost imperceptible rustle, a rhythmic, calming sound that underscores the profound stillness of the study. You notice a faint, almost invisible watermark on the paper, a delicate imprint from centuries past, a subtle detail that only reveals itself to a patient, unhurried gaze. The light from the window continues its slow, steady shift, painting new patterns on the floor, marking the quiet passage of the morning. With a final, gentle closing of the volume, its covers meeting with a soft, satisfying sigh, you carefully return the book to its rightful place on the shelf. The leather spine settles back amongst its companions, a quiet, almost imperceptible click as it finds its perfect alignment. The dry, scholarly scent of aged paper and leather, a comforting presence in your study, slowly gives way to the fresher, more verdant aromas of a flourishing garden. You step from the cool, hushed interior, where your rare books stand in quiet order, and out into the gentle warmth of the afternoon sun. The air here is softer, carrying the sweet, subtle fragrance of blooming jasmine and damp earth, a living perfume that invigorates the senses. Your bare feet find the smooth, cool flagstones of the garden path, a pleasant contrast to the thick rug within, guiding you towards the soothing sound of flowing water. Your destination is a secluded alcove within the sprawling garden, where a meticulously crafted stone fountain stands as the focal point. Its ancient, weathered surface, softened by centuries of rain and sun, is adorned with delicate moss in its crevices, a testament to its timeless presence. Water cascades gently from its uppermost tier, falling into a larger basin below, with a soft, rhythmic splash, a continuous, calming murmur that fills the air. The sound is utterly tranquil, a natural melody that invites deep relaxation, washing away any lingering thoughts from the morning's quiet concentration. A small, intimate table, artfully wrought from dark, slender iron, is set beside the fountain, shaded by the generous canopy of an old olive tree. Its leaves, a silvery green, rustle softly in the barely there breeze, creating a delicate, whispering sound that blends seamlessly with the fountain's gentle song. Upon the table, a pristine white linen cloth, embroidered with subtle, almost invisible patterns, catches the dappled sunlight. A delicate porcelain teacup and saucer, their surfaces gleaming with an understated elegance, await your touch. The air here feels soft and still, carrying the subtle, complex fragrance of the garden, a blend of blossoms and damp earth, a truly grounding aroma. You settle into a comfortable wrought iron chair, its cool, smooth metal, a pleasant sensation against your skin, the cushion beneath you soft yet supportive. A silver teapot, its surface polished to a soft, inviting gleam, sits silently on a small warmer, radiating a gentle heat. A server, moving with an almost ethereal quietness, approaches and lifts the teapot. With a precise, unhurried motion, the rich, amber liquid begins to pour into your awaiting porcelain cup. The sound is a soft, continuous stream, a gentle liquid whisper, as the hot tea fills the delicate vessel. A wisp of fragrant steam rises immediately, curling gracefully into the warm afternoon air, carrying the delicate, earthy scent of freshly brewed Darjeeling, or perhaps a more floral Earl Grey. You lift the warm porcelain cup, feeling its gentle, consistent heat spread slowly through your palms, a comforting anchor. The delicate rim of the cup, smooth and fine, rests lightly against your lips as you take the first tentative sip. The taste is subtle yet profound, a warm, slightly astringent flavor that awakens the palate without demanding attention, a perfect counterpoint to the sweetness of the garden air. The warmth spreads down, a gentle, soothing presence. The soft, rhythmic splash of the fountain continues its unbroken cadence, a constant, peaceful backdrop to this tranquil moment, inviting a deeper sense of calm with each successive breath. The afternoon sun, now casting longer shadows through the olive tree's leaves, continues its slow, unhurried descent. You sit, unmoving, allowing the gentle warmth, the fragrant steam, and the ceaseless, calming sound of the water to completely envelop you. This moment, suspended in the quiet beauty of the garden, feels utterly timeless, a perfect pause in the day's gentle progression. The lingering, sweet perfume of jasmine from your garden, where the fountain's gentle splash provided a soothing rhythm, gradually recedes as you step indoors. A new, distinct aroma now delicately touches your senses. The clean, crisp scent of fine wool, mingled with a faint, almost metallic tang of freshly sharpened shears. You find yourself in the hushed, softly lit atelier of your personal tailor, a space defined by quiet precision and meticulous craftsmanship. The cool flagstones of the garden path give way to a smooth, dark wooden floor, polished to a deep, reflective sheen, absorbing the sound of your soft steps. The atelier is a sanctuary of understated elegance, where every detail speaks of dedication to the craft. Bolts of luxurious fabrics, in muted tones of charcoal, deep navy and subtle gray, are neatly stacked on antique tables, their textures inviting to the eye. The light, diffused and even, emanates from tall, north-facing windows, casting no harsh shadows, ensuring true color rendition. The air is still, almost reverent, broken only by the faint, rhythmic whir of a distant sewing machine, a soft, almost hypnotic sound that punctuates the profound quietude. A sense of calm anticipation settles over you, a quiet appreciation for the artistry about to unfold. You move towards a tall, three-paneled mirror, its polished surface reflecting the subdued elegance of the room. A garment, still in its nascent stages, hangs draped over a bespoke mannequin, its fine wool fabric falling in graceful, unblemished lines. The texture of the wool, a deep, rich charcoal, appears impeccably smooth, yet with a subtle, almost invisible nap that hints at its luxurious softness. The tailor, a figure of quiet competence and expert hands, approaches with a gentle, almost imperceptible movement, holding a small, velvet pincushion in one hand, its surface bristling with an array of slender, silver-headed pins. As the tailor helps you into the garment, the fine wool drapes over your shoulders, its unexpected softness, a pleasing sensation against your skin. The fabric, though substantial, feels incredibly light, settling with a natural ease. You notice the subtle weight of the material, a comforting presence that hints at its quality. The tailor's fingers, deft and experienced, move with a quiet efficiency, adjusting the fabric here, smoothing it there. You feel the almost imperceptible pressure as a soft pin is carefully inserted, a tiny, dull click as it pierces the fabric, a sound so delicate it seems to be absorbed by the quiet air of the room. Each pin is placed with thoughtful precision, marking a subtle adjustment, ensuring a flawless fit. You stand perfectly still, allowing the tailor's expert hands to work their quiet magic. The air around you is still, carrying the faint, clean scent of the wool, a natural, earthy aroma that is both refined and comforting. Your gaze drifts to your reflection in the mirror, observing the subtle drape of the fabric, the way it follows the contours of your form, a quiet promise of perfect elegance. The tailor's breath is soft and even, a barely there whisper of concentration as they make minute adjustments to the lapel, the shoulder, the fall of the sleeve. You feel the gentle brush of their fingertips against the fabric, a fleeting, almost imperceptible touch that speaks volumes of their dedication to perfection. A final, soft pin is placed, completing the delicate process of adjustment. The garment, though still unfinished, already feels like an extension of yourself, a testament to the quiet artistry of bespoke tailoring. The atelier remains in its state of profound quietude, the soft hum of the distant machine, and the occasional, delicate click of a pin the only sounds. You stand, enveloped in the soft embrace of the fine wool, a sense of quiet satisfaction settling over you, a peaceful anticipation of the garment's eventual perfection, a tranquil moment of sartorial creation. The crisp, clean scent of fine wool and the quiet precision of the tailor's atelier now gently recede, replaced by the vast, open embrace of the sea air. You step from the interior of your yacht, where the polished wood gleams softly, onto the expansive teak deck, the warmth of the late afternoon sun, a comforting presence on your skin. The smooth, oiled teak feels substantial and slightly warm beneath your bare feet, a solid anchor on the gently swaying vessel. The air here is immediately different, imbued with the distinct, clean tang of salt and the vast open promise of the ocean. The deck stretches out before you, an expanse of meticulously maintained wood, polished to a soft sheen that reflects the deepening golden light of the approaching sunset. Beyond the elegant railing, the boundless expanse of the ocean unfolds, a vast, undulating canvas of deep sapphire, slowly transitioning to a softer, more reflective hue as the sun dips lower. The distant horizon, a clean, sharp line, seems to stretch on forever, inviting your gaze to wander without constraint. The only sound is the soft, rhythmic lapping of water against the hull of the yacht, a constant, soothing whisper that underscores the profound tranquility of the open sea. You move towards a comfortable lounge chair, upholstered in a soft, weather-resistant fabric that feels cool and inviting to the touch. The cushions yield gently to your weight as you settle in, finding a perfect balance with the yacht's imperceptible gentle sway. A low, polished table, crafted from the same rich teak as the deck, holds a single perfectly chilled cocktail glass, condensation beating delicately on its surface. The liquid within, a vibrant, clear amber, hints at a refreshing blend of citrus and subtle botanicals, its aroma already a faint, uplifting presence in the clean sea air. A crew member, moving with an almost silent efficiency, approaches and gently places a small, perfectly formed ice cube into your glass. The sound is a delicate, precise tonita clink, a singular, crystal-clear note that resonates softly in the open air, followed by another equally soft clink. The ice settles, releasing a faint, almost imperceptible plume of cold mist that rises momentarily from the surface of the drink. You reach for the glass, feeling its cool, smooth weight in your hand, the subtle chill a refreshing contrast to the warmth of the late afternoon sun on your skin. The polished glass feels exquisite. Bringing the glass slowly to your lips, you take a small, measured sip. The taste is a perfectly balanced blend of bright citrus and subtle herbaceous notes, clean and invigorating, leaving a cool, refreshing sensation on your tongue. The ice shifts gently within the glass, with each slight movement of your hand, creating a continuous, soft, chink-chink sound, a delicate rhythm to the peaceful scene. Your gaze drifts out to the horizon, where the sun now hovers, a magnificent orb of fiery orange and soft rose, casting a golden path across the gently rippling water. The yacht continues its almost imperceptible, gentle sway, a natural rhythm aligning with your own breath. The vastness of the ocean, the deepening colors of the sunset, and the cool, refreshing taste of your cocktail create a profound sense of peace and expansive calm. The gentle lapping of the waves against the hull becomes a lullaby, a soft, consistent sound that encourages a deeper surrender to the moment. You simply rest, observing the slow, majestic descent of the sun, feeling the soft breeze, and allowing the tranquil beauty of the evening to completely envelop you, a gentle prelude to the deepening night. The last vestiges of the sunset, a soft fading glow across the distant horizon, slowly recede as you step from the teak deck of your yacht into the hushed interior of your private suite. The gentle, rhythmic sway of the vessel, a constant companion throughout the evening, subtly diminishes as you move through the polished doorway. A profound quiet immediately envelops you, replacing the faint lapping of waves with a soft, almost imperceptible stillness, promising an evening of serene repose. The cool, salty tang of the sea air gives way to a delicate, clean fragrance, a subtle blend of lavender and warmed linen, a welcoming embrace as you transition to the quiet comfort within. You walk across the plush, deep pile carpet, its softness a gentle caress beneath your feet, absorbing every sound. The suite is bathed in a warm, diffused light emanating from hidden sources, casting long, soft shadows that stretch and deepen with the encroaching twilight, creating an atmosphere of intimate calm. The air, meticulously conditioned, feels soft and still against your skin, a comforting presence. Your gaze drifts towards the open doorway of the ensuite bathroom, where a soft, inviting glow beckons, hinting at the tranquil ritual awaiting you. The smooth, cool touch of a polished brass handle guides you through the archway, a subtle transition into this inner sanctuary. Within the spacious bathroom, the dominant feature is a grand, freestanding soaking tub carved from a single block of creamy, polished marble. Its expansive surface gleams under the soft light, inviting a moment of quiet contemplation. You approach the tub, and with a deliberate, unhurried motion, turn the heavy brush nickel faucet. A thick, steady stream of warm water begins its slow, continuous flow into the basin, creating a soft, consistent murmur that fills the tranquil space. The sound is utterly soothing, a liquid whisper that gradually builds, a gentle prelude to profound relaxation. The water, clear and pristine, shimmers faintly as it rises, reflecting the soft overhead light in its deepening pool. From a small, carefully arranged collection on the marble counter, you select a slender, dark glass bottle of scented bath oil. Its cool, smooth surface feels substantial in your hand. With a gentle twist, the stopper releases, and a delicate, earthy aroma of sandalwood and a hint of vanilla subtly perfumes the air around you. You tilt the bottle slowly, allowing a few precious drops of the viscous oil to fall onto the surface of the rising water. The oil spreads outward in delicate, iridescent swirls, creating a mesmerizing, almost ethereal pattern that dances on the water's surface before slowly dissolving, infusing the bath with its calming essence. A faint, almost imperceptible sheen now graces the water, promising a silky caress. You turn your attention to a stack of pristine, oversized towels, folded with meticulous care on a heated rack nearby. The thick, Egyptian cotton feels incredibly soft and plush beneath your fingertips, radiating a gentle, inviting warmth. You lift one, feeling its comforting weight, and drape it over the edge of the tub, its fluffy texture a luxurious promise. The air in the suite settles around you, now infused with the delicate perfume of the chosen oils, a gentle promise of deep relaxation. Everything is prepared, waiting, inviting you to shed the day's gentle engagements and sink into the profound, enveloping warmth that awaits, a tranquil prelude to a night of peaceful rest, a quiet, unhurried surrender to the evening's unfolding calm. The last vestiges of the warm bath, its scented steam and gentle murmur now a fading memory, leave your skin feeling soft and deeply relaxed. The plush, warmed towel, its gentle embrace, now released, lies softly on the marble floor. You step out onto the thick, deep pile carpet of your suite's dressing area, its luxurious softness, a comforting presence beneath your bare feet. The air here is still, carrying the subtle, lingering scent of sandalwood and vanilla from your bath, mingled with a new, delicate aroma of fine, clean fabrics, a prelude to the quiet ritual of dressing for the evening. The dressing area is bathed in the same warm, diffused light that permeates the rest of your suite, casting soft, elongated shadows that deepen the sense of intimacy and calm. A custom-built wardrobe, crafted from dark, polished burl wood, stands open, revealing an array of impeccably arranged garments. The interior is softly lit, highlighting the rich textures and muted colors of silk, cashmere, and linen. The air within the wardrobe carries a faint, clean scent of cedar, a natural preservative that protects the delicate fabrics. You notice the subtle gleam of a hanger crafted from polished brass, reflecting a miniature image of the softly lit space. Your hand reaches for a garment of pure silk, its exquisite softness immediately apparent as your fingertips brush against the cool, smooth fabric. It is a flowing tunic, the color of deep twilight, its surface possessing a subtle, almost liquid sheen that catches the gentle light. As you lift it from the hanger, the silk sighs softly, a delicate, almost inaudible rustle that whispers of its inherent fluidity. The fabric feels remarkably light, yet substantial, its weightless drape a promise of effortless comfort. The cool, smooth silk glides over your skin as you slip it on, a luxurious caress that settles with a gentle grace, feeling like a second skin. Next, you select a fine cashmere cardigan, its soft, muted gray, a perfect complement to the silk. The cashmere, spun from the finest fibers, feels incredibly delicate and airy, yet promises a comforting warmth. You run your fingers over its surface, feeling the subtle, almost invisible nap, the exquisite softness that defines this luxurious material. As you slip your arms into the sleeves, the cashmere embraces you with a gentle, weightless warmth, a soft hug that banishes any lingering chill. The fabric settles around your shoulders with a soft, almost imperceptible sigh, a quiet testament to its natural drape and comfort. You pause, allowing the luxurious textures of the silk and cashmere to settle around you, feeling their gentle embrace. The soft rustle of the silk as you make a small adjustment, a barely audible whisper, is the only sound apart from the profound quiet of the suite. The combined aromas of sandalwood, vanilla, and the clean scent of fine fabrics create a delicate, harmonious perfume that surrounds you, a subtle sensory cocoon. Your reflection in the large, full-length mirror, framed in dark, elegant wood, shows a figure of understated elegance, ready for an evening of relaxed enjoyment. The suite remains a sanctuary of profound quietude, the soft light and harmonious textures creating an atmosphere of deep calm. The silk and cashmere feel exquisite against your skin, a comforting, luxurious presence that invites a deeper sense of ease. This quiet moment of dressing, a gentle ritual of preparation, allows your mind to settle, ready for the relaxed dinner ahead, a tranquil bridge from the day's gentle engagements into the soft, unfolding embrace of the evening. The comforting embrace of silk and cashmere, a gentle whisper against your skin, now accompanies you as you move from the quietude of your dressing area. The subtle scents of sandalwood and cedar from your suite gradually give way to a new, more profound aroma, the warm, savory promise of a meticulously prepared meal. You step across the threshold into the quiet elegance of your private chef's kitchen, where the soft, diffused light of early evening casts a warm glow, preparing the space for its culinary artistry. The plush carpet of your suite transitions to the cool, smooth surface of honed granite underfoot, a grounding sensation that signals a shift in focus. The kitchen is a symphony of gleaming stainless steel and rich, dark wood, every surface pristine and ordered with a quiet purpose. The air is immediately richer, imbued with a complex tapestry of scents that are both subtle and deeply inviting. You detect the delicate aroma of simmering herbs, perhaps a whisper of fresh thyme or a hint of rosemary, rising gently from a pot on a distant stovetop. This mingles with the profound, comforting fragrance of freshly baked bread, a warm, yeasty sweetness that promises sustenance and comfort. The subtle hum of a ventilation system is the only mechanical sound, a low, steady breath that ensures the air remains perfectly clear, allowing each aroma to express itself distinctly. You drift towards a large, polished island, its cool granite surface reflecting the soft overhead lights. On one end, a selection of vibrant, freshly washed vegetables are neatly arranged, their colors vivid and pure. A cluster of slender, deep green asparagus spears, still faintly damp, rests beside plump, ruby red heirloom tomatoes, their skins gleaming with natural oils. You notice the delicate, almost imperceptible sheen on the surface of a perfectly ripe avocado, its dark skin promising a creamy interior. The visual artistry of the ingredients themselves is a quiet prelude to the culinary experience. From a nearby oven, a soft, almost inaudible click signals the opening of its heavy, insulated door. A wave of profound, warm air, thick with the comforting aroma of baked goods, gently washes over you. Your gaze falls upon a freshly baked loaf of artisanal bread, its golden brown crust, delicately scored, sitting on a cooling rack. The rich, earthy scent of the warm bread is now more pronounced, a deeply grounding fragrance that evokes a sense of home and nourishment. You can almost feel the crispness of the crust, the yielding softness of the interior. A faint, almost imperceptible hiss of steam escapes from the cooling loaf, a subtle reminder of its recent emergence from the intense heat. A chef, moving with an almost silent, balletic grace, works at a distant counter, their movements precise and unhurried. The soft, rhythmic thud of a knife on a wooden cutting board, a gentle, muffled sound, punctuates the quiet, indicating the careful preparation of ingredients. You observe the focused concentration, the quiet dedication to their craft, without ever feeling the need to interrupt. The air around you continues to subtly shift, carrying new, faint notes of garlic or a delicate spice, each aroma a gentle invitation to savor the impending meal. The kitchen, though active, maintains a profound sense of calm, a quiet symphony of culinary creation. The rich, comforting aromas continue to build, a gentle promise of the evening's delights, filling the space with an inviting warmth. The soft light and hushed activity create an atmosphere of serene anticipation. You stand in quiet observation, feeling the warmth from the oven, inhaling the complex, evolving scents, allowing the subtle magic of the kitchen to envelop you. This moment, suspended in the fragrant heart of culinary creation, is a peaceful bridge to the relaxed dinner that awaits, a tranquil transition into the unfolding quiet of the night. The rich, comforting aromas from your private chef's kitchen, a warm promise of the evening's culinary delights, now gently guide you from that vibrant space. You step through an arched doorway, the cool granite underfoot transitioning to the yielding softness of a thick, woven rug that quiets your steps. The air here in your private dining room is subtly different, refined, carrying a faint, clean note, poised for the meal to come. The early evening light has deepened outside, transforming the panoramic windows into a vast canvas revealing the city's awakening lights. The dining room itself is a study in understated elegance, bathed in the soft, ambient glow of strategically placed lighting that highlights rich, dark wood panels and shimmering silk wall coverings. A long, polished dining table, crafted from a single slab of dark, exquisite marble, dominates the room. Its cool, smooth surface reflects the myriad of lights from the city below, creating a mesmerizing, almost liquid dance of distant sparks. Each place setting is arranged with meticulous precision, gleaming silver cutlery, delicate porcelain plates, and a collection of crystal glasses, each catching and refracting the soft light with quiet brilliance. Beyond the expansive windows, the city truly begins its nocturnal display. Thousands of individual lights, like scattered diamonds, stretch out into the velvet night, forming intricate, glowing grids and meandering rivers of illumination. The distant hum of the city, once a faint background presence, is now almost entirely muted by the room's sound-dampening qualities, leaving only a profound quietude. A barely perceptible, melodic strain of soft, classical music, played at an almost subliminal volume, drifts through the air, adding another layer to the tranquil ambiance. A gentle, unobtrusive accompaniment. You settle into your chair, its rich velvet upholstery yielding softly to your weight. The crisp, clean linen tablecloth feels cool and smooth beneath your fingertips, its subtle texture a gentle invitation. A server, moving with an ethereal, almost invisible grace, approaches the table. With a soft, almost unnoticeable dipple twink, a crystal water glass is gently placed before you, its cool, smooth surface releasing a faint whisper of condensation into the still air. The sound is delicate, precise, a small punctuation mark in the quiet unfolding of the evening. The water within the glass is pristine, reflecting the distant city lights in tiny shimmering points. Your gaze drifts across the table, noticing the way the soft light plays on the polished silver, each utensil a miniature artwork. The centerpiece, a low arrangement of the fresh flowers you prepared earlier, their delicate petals fully unfurled, offers a faint, sweet fragrance that subtly perfumes the air, harmonizing with the clean scent of the room. You pick up your wine glass, its stem slender and cool between your fingers, feeling the exquisite balance of the crystal. The gentle brush of another server's hand as they quietly pour a deep, ruby-red wine creates a soft, liquid whisper, a brief, hushed sound that quickly fades back into the ambient music. The subtle aroma of the prepared food, now gently wafting from the kitchen, begins to mingle with the floral notes, promising a delightful meal. The evening unfolds with unhurried grace, each moment a quiet study in refinement. The soft music continues its gentle melody, the distant city lights twinkling with silent brilliance. A hushed murmur of quiet conversation from another table adds to the sense of tranquil intimacy, never demanding attention, only a soft, comforting presence. This perfectly orchestrated piece invites you to simply savor the moment, allowing the harmonious blend of sights, sounds, and sensations to gently lull your mind into profound calm, preparing you for the quiet repose that awaits. The soft music from the dining room, where crystal glasses once clinked softly and city lights twinkled like distant diamonds, now fades into a profound quiet. The subtle aromas of a perfectly prepared dinner linger pleasantly, but a new, more profound scent emerges, the dry, comforting fragrance of aged wood smoke and burning embers. You step into a cozy, intimate sitting room, where the evening has deepened, and the only illumination comes from the gentle, dancing glow of a roaring fireplace. The thick rug of the dining room gives way to the warm, smooth surface of polished oak underfoot, a grounding sensation that signals a shift into deeper relaxation. The room is a haven of warmth and hushed comfort, designed for quiet contemplation. Deep, plush armchairs upholstered in rich, dark velvet invite you to sink in. The soft, flickering light from the fireplace casts long, shifting shadows across the walls, creating a mesmerizing play of light and dark that dances with a gentle rhythm. The air, warm and dry, carries the distinctive, comforting aroma of burning oak and a faint, sweet hint of cedar, a deeply grounding fragrance that evokes a sense of timeless tranquility. The only sound is the soft rhythmic crackle and hiss of the burning logs, a continuous soothing melody that fills the entire space. You settle into one of the velvet armchairs, its cushions yielding softly to your weight, embracing you in its comforting depths. The fabric feels exquisitely soft beneath your fingertips, a luxurious texture that invites a deeper relaxation. On a small, antique side table, crafted from dark, intricately carved wood, lies a collection of old, leather-bound maps and travel journals. Their aged surfaces, softened by time and countless journeys, catch the flickering firelight, revealing subtle imperfections and faded colors. The cool, smooth surface of the wood feels solid and reassuring as your hand rests upon it, a quiet anchor in the warmth. You reach for one of the old maps, its heavy, parchment-like paper feeling cool and slightly crisp between your fingers. The scent of aged paper, dry and subtle, rises gently as you carefully unfurl it, the soft, almost imperceptible rustle of the paper, a delicate sound in the quiet room. The map is hand-drawn, its intricate lines and faded colors depicting distant lands and ancient routes, inviting your gaze to wander across its detailed landscapes. You trace a finger lightly along a winding river, its path a faint, almost invisible indentation on the paper, feeling the subtle texture of the old document. The soft glow from the fireplace illuminates the map, highlighting its delicate script and miniature illustrations, bringing the distant past gently into focus. As you gaze at the map, the fire continues its gentle dance, the crackling embers emitting a soft, consistent warmth that radiates through the room. You notice a small, perfectly formed ember detach from a log, falling with a delicate fizz into the ash below, creating a brief, fleeting spark of orange light. The rhythmic sound of the burning wood, a constant, soothing presence, seems to slow your own breath, aligning it with the quiet pulse of the flame. The air, warm and still, carries the persistent, comforting aroma of wood smoke, a grounding fragrance that deepens the sense of peace and security. With a final gentle fold, you return the map to its place on the table, its weight a familiar comfort. The room settles back into its profound quiet, punctuated only by the soft crackle of the fire, its soft glow painting the room in hues of amber and shadow. You sit, enveloped in the velvet chair, feeling the deep warmth, inhaling the comforting scents, allowing the quiet contemplation of distant journeys and ancient paths to gently lull your mind. This moment, suspended in the soft glow of the fireplace, is a tranquil bridge to deeper rest, a peaceful surrender to the unfolding quiet of the night. The comforting crackle of the fireplace, where old maps once lay open to distant lands, now softly fades as you move from the cozy sitting room. The warm, dry scent of wood smoke gradually gives way to the familiar, subtle perfume of aged paper and fine leather that always graces your private study. You step back into this sanctuary of quiet concentration, where the evening has deepened further, and the only illumination now comes from the soft, focused glow of a single brass desk lamp. The polished oak floor, a familiar presence beneath your feet, absorbs your hushed steps, deepening the sense of profound stillness. The study is enveloped in a rich, subdued warmth, its mahogany bookshelves standing like silent sentinels, holding countless stories. The air here is still, carrying the distinctive, dry aroma of old books, mingled with a faint, almost metallic tang of ink, a scent that speaks of thought and deliberate creation. The soft, golden light from the desk lamp pools gently on the surface of your antique writing desk, a vast expanse of dark, polished oak, highlighting its intricate grain. The rest of the room remains in soft shadow, creating an intimate, focused sphere of light, perfect for quiet work. You settle into the plush, leather-upholstered desk chair, its worn surface yielding gently to your weight, a familiar embrace. Your hand reaches for a pristine sheet of creamy, thick paper, its cool, smooth surface a luxurious canvas for your thoughts. The paper has a subtle, almost imperceptible texture, a fine grain that promises to accept the ink with grace. You lay it flat on the dark oak surface. The faint, almost unheard whisper of the paper, a delicate sound in the profound quiet. Beside it, an antique fountain pen, crafted from polished ebony and gleaming silver, rests in its stand, awaiting your touch. You pick up the fountain pen, its cool, smooth weight, a comforting presence in your hand, perfectly balanced. Your fingers trace the delicate engravings on its barrel, feeling the subtle artistry of its design. The fine golden nib, glinting softly in the dim light, carries a single, glistening droplet of dark ink, ready to impart your thoughts to the page. You bring the pen to the creamy paper, the very tip of the nib hovering just above the surface, a moment of quiet anticipation. The air around you is still, carrying the subtle, sharp scent of the ink, a grounding aroma that stimulates focused thought. With a gentle, deliberate pressure, you begin to write. The fine nib glides across the paper with a soft, almost rhythmic scratching sound, a delicate whisper that is both intimate and profoundly calming. Each stroke of the pen creates a clear, precise line of dark ink, flowing smoothly onto the creamy surface, absorbing into the paper with a soft, almost imperceptible sigh. You hear the faint, soft asterisk shook asterisk as the nib moves, a continuous, gentle sound that accompanies the formation of each character, each word. The dim light from the lamp casts a soft glow on your hand, illuminating the elegant script as it slowly unfurls across the page. You pause, allowing your thoughts to gather, the pen resting lightly on the paper. The soft scratching sound ceases, replaced by the profound quiet of the study, punctuated only by the distant, almost imperceptible tick of an unseen clock, a soft, rhythmic presence. The gentle aroma of ink and old paper fills the air around you, a sensory cocoon of concentration. The creamy paper, now bearing the elegant script, feels substantial and cool beneath your hand. This moment, suspended in the soft glow of the lamp, is a tranquil act of creation, a quiet, unhurried surrender to the flow of thought, preparing you for the deepening quiet of the night. The soft scratching of your antique fountain pen, where thoughts once flowed onto creamy paper in the dim light of your study, now gently fades into a profound silence. The familiar aroma of ink and old paper slowly recedes, replaced by the crisp, cool freshness of the night air, carrying the subtle, sweet perfume of night-blooming jasmine. You step from the intimate warmth of your study into the serene expanse of your moonlit garden, where the evening has deepened into a profound, tranquil night. The polished oak floor beneath your feet gives way to the subtle crunch of fine gravel, a delicate, rhythmic sound that marks your every unhurried step. The garden is bathed in the soft, ethereal glow of the full moon, its silver light painting the landscape in shades of deep gray and luminous white. Long dancing shadows stretch from ancient trees and sculpted hedges, creating an intricate, shifting tapestry on the gravel paths. The air is noticeably cooler here, a refreshing contrast to the warmth of indoors, carrying with it a profound stillness that seems to absorb all distant sounds. You feel a gentle breeze, barely a whisper, caress your skin, stirring the leaves of the olive trees with an almost imperceptible rustle, a soft, natural sigh. You begin a slow, mindful walk along a winding path, the fine gravel beneath your bare feet creating a delicate, consistent crunch with each deliberate step. The sound is soft and rhythmic, a gentle, almost hypnotic accompaniment to your thoughts, grounding you in the present moment. You notice the tiny, individual stones shifting and settling under your weight, a subtle, tactile feedback that connects you to the earth. The cool night air carries the intensified fragrance of various blooms, a complex bouquet of sweet honeysuckle, the heady perfume of gardenias, and the sharp, clean scent of damp earth, all mingling in a harmonious, intoxicating blend. As you round a gentle bend in the path, your gaze falls upon a cluster of night-blooming cereus, their magnificent white flowers unfurling slowly, almost imperceptibly, in the moonlight. Their delicate petals, translucent and almost luminous, seem to glow with an inner light, exuding a rich, sweet perfume that is strongest at this hour. You lean in slightly, inhaling deeply, allowing the profound, intoxicating scent to fill your senses, a rare and exquisite nocturnal pleasure. The coolness of the air seems to enhance the clarity of the fragrance, making every note distinct and vibrant. Your fingers lightly brush against the cool, smooth surface of a marble statue, partially hidden by climbing ivy, its ancient form softened by the moonlight. The stone feels cool and unyielding, a silent sentinel in the tranquil garden. The gentle crunch of the gravel continues its rhythmic cadence as you move, a constant, comforting sound that accompanies your quiet contemplation. The moonlight casts intricate, filigreed shadows through the leaves of a nearby silver birch, creating a mesmerizing, shifting pattern on the path ahead, a silent dance of light and dark. The garden remains profoundly quiet, save for the delicate crunch of your footsteps and the gentle, almost imperceptible rustle of leaves. The cool night air, the intoxicating fragrances, and the soft silver glow of the moon create an atmosphere of profound peace and serene beauty. You continue your slow, mindful walk, allowing the rhythm of your steps and the quiet magic of the moonlit garden to completely envelop you. This moment, suspended in the heart of the tranquil night, is a peaceful bridge to deeper rest, a quiet, unhurried surrender to the unfolding calm, inviting a profound sense of ease as the world sleeps around you. The delicate crunch of gravel beneath your bare feet, a rhythmic accompaniment to your moonlit stroll through the fragrant garden, now gradually softens and ceases. The cool night air and the sweet perfume of night-blooming jasmine slowly recede as you step from the open expanse of the garden into the hushed, climate-controlled environment of your private observatory dome. The familiar stone path gives way to a smooth, cool, dark, polished floor, absorbing every sound and deepening the sense of profound stillness that pervades this unique space. The observatory dome is a sanctuary of hushed silence, where the only illumination comes from the faint, distant glow of instrument panels and the soft, ethereal light filtering in from the outside through the open slit in the dome. The air here is meticulously regulated, cool and dry, carrying a subtle, almost imperceptible scent of precision mechanics and clean, filtered air, a scent that speaks of focused observation. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the faintest, almost subliminal hum of distant machinery, a low, steady breath that is more felt than heard. You move towards the colossal, gleaming telescope, its polished brass and dark, weighty components reflecting the faint ambient light in soft, muted gleams. The sheer scale of the instrument, a silent sentinel pointed towards the heavens, instills a sense of awe and quiet contemplation. Your bare feet make no sound on the specialized anti-vibration flooring, each step absorbed into the profound stillness. The cool, smooth metal of the telescope's base feels solid and unyielding as your hand rests lightly upon it, a grounding connection to this magnificent piece of engineering. With a gentle, deliberate motion, you activate the dome's rotation mechanism. A soft, almost imperceptible, whirring sound begins, a low, consistent hum that rises slowly from the machinery, a delicate mechanical whisper. The massive dome above you, its dark, seamless surface blending with the night sky, begins its slow, majestic rotation. The movement is smooth and utterly silent, a marvel of engineering, as the slit in the dome glides effortlessly across the celestial sphere, revealing new sections of the star-strewn sky. The distant glow of the city, once a subtle presence on your terrace, is now completely absent, replaced by the profound, unadulterated darkness of the cosmic canvas. Your gaze is drawn upward, through the open slit, to the breathtaking expanse of the night sky. Thousands upon thousands of stars, like scattered diamonds on black velvet, glitter with an intense, silent brilliance. The Milky Way, a faint luminous river of starlight, stretches majestically across the heavens, its ethereal glow captivating your full attention. You notice the subtle variations in the stars, colors, from fiery orange to cool blue-white, each a distant sun burning with silent intensity. The vastness of the cosmos is profoundly humbling, yet immensely peaceful, inviting a deep sense of connection to something immeasurably grand. You settle into a low, ergonomically designed chair, its smooth, cool surface molding perfectly to your form. The gentle hum of the dome's rotation, a constant, soothing presence, continues its delicate rhythm, a lullaby to the universe. The profound silence, broken only by this soft, mechanical whisper, allows your mind to expand, to drift among the distant galaxies. The cool, dry air of the observatory, the breathtaking sight of the stars, and the gentle, rhythmic hum create an atmosphere of unparalleled tranquility. You sit, unhurried, allowing the silent majesty of the cosmos to completely envelop you, a peaceful bridge to deeper rest, a quiet, unhurried surrender to the vast, unfolding quiet of the night. The profound stillness of the observatory dome, where distant stars glittered with silent brilliance, and the gentle hum of machinery provided a cosmic lullaby, now quietly recedes. The cool, dry air shifts, replaced by the subtle, clean scent of polished wood and aged materials. You step from the dark, expansive quiet of celestial observation into a softly lit, intimate gallery space within your residence. The smooth, cool floor of the observatory gives way to a luxurious, deep pile rug, its plushness absorbing your every step, deepening the sense of profound tranquility that pervades this room. The gallery space is bathed in a warm, diffused light, carefully calibrated to highlight the exquisite forms of your curated art objects. The walls are a soft, neutral hue, allowing the objects themselves to command full attention. The air here is still, almost reverent, carrying only the faintest, almost imperceptible scent of polished stone and fine wood, a subtle fragrance that speaks of history and enduring beauty. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the soft, almost inaudible rustle of your own clothing as you move, a delicate whisper in the otherwise silent room. You approach a long, low display console, crafted from a single slab of highly polished black granite. Its surface, cool and impeccably smooth, reflects the soft overhead lights in a deep, liquid sheen, creating a dramatic stage for the objects it holds. A selection of your most cherished art objects, each one a testament to exquisite craftsmanship and historical significance, awaits your careful arrangement. There are delicate porcelain figurines, their surfaces gleaming with a subtle luminescence, alongside small, ancient bronze sculptures, their patinas rich with the passage of time. Your hand reaches for a delicate jade carving, its cool, smooth surface, a pleasing sensation against your fingertips. The jade feels surprisingly heavy for its size, a substantial presence in your palm, its deep green color appearing almost black in the subdued light, revealing subtle veins of lighter green when turned. You bring it closer, noticing the intricate, almost impossibly fine details carved into its surface, a testament to the artisan's patient skill. With a deliberate, unhurried motion, you place the jade carving onto the polished granite, feeling the soft, almost imperceptible clink as it settles onto the cool, hard surface. The sound is delicate, precise, a small punctuation in the stillness. Next, you carefully position a small, exquisitely detailed silver box, its surface adorned with intricate filigree work. The silver feels cool and smooth, its polished facets catching and reflecting the soft light in tiny, shimmering points. You observe the way the light plays across its delicate ornamentation, revealing every minute detail of its craftsmanship. As you gently set it down, the soft, almost inaudible whisper of the silver against the granite is a delicate sound, a fleeting presence in the profound quiet. The air around you remains still, carrying the faint, clean scent of polished metal and stone, a grounding aroma that deepens your concentration. You step back, allowing your gaze to sweep across the newly arranged display, assessing the balance, the interplay of forms and textures. The soft light continues its gentle illumination, highlighting the smooth surfaces of the objects, the subtle gleam of the granite. The room remains in its state of profound quietude, the only sounds the soft, almost imperceptible rustle of your clothing as you make a minor adjustment, a fleeting whisper. This moment, suspended in the serene beauty of the gallery, is a peaceful act of curation, a quiet, unhurried surrender to the harmonious arrangement of beautiful objects, preparing you for deeper rest. The profound quietude of the gallery, where polished granite reflected soft light and ancient objects rested in careful arrangement, now gently shifts. The subtle scent of polished stone and fine wood slowly recedes, replaced by the faint, clean aroma of beeswax and polished ivory. You step from the intimate space of aesthetic contemplation into the spacious, softly lit living room, where the evening has deepened into a profound night. The thick, plush rug of the gallery gives way to an even deeper, more luxurious carpet underfoot, its softness absorbing your every step, deepening the sense of profound tranquility. The living room is a sanctuary of deep comfort and understated elegance, bathed in the warm, ambient glow of carefully positioned floor lamps. Their light, diffused and gentle, casts long, soft shadows across the rich, textured walls, creating an atmosphere of intimate repose. The air here is still, carrying a delicate, almost imperceptible scent of fine wood and the subtle, sweet notes of an expensive beeswax polish, a fragrance that speaks of meticulous care and enduring quality. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the soft, almost subliminal breathing of the room itself, a gentle, rhythmic presence. You move towards a grand piano, its polished ebony surface gleaming softly in the ambient light, reflecting the room's warm glow in its deep, lustrous finish. The instrument stands as a majestic focal point, a silent promise of harmonious sound. Beside it, a plush armchair, upholstered in a rich, deep sapphire velvet, invites you to sink in. Its cushions, generously filled, promise enveloping comfort, their texture exquisitely soft beneath your fingertips. The cool, smooth wood of the piano's frame feels solid and unyielding as you pass, a grounding presence in the softly lit space. As you settle into the velvet armchair, its deep cushions yielding softly to your weight, a gentle, melodic sound begins to fill the room. It is the delicate, resonant notes of a classical piano piece, played softly, almost intimately. Each chord is a soft, distinct presence, a gentle wave of sound that washes over you, never demanding attention, but rather inviting a deeper surrender to its beauty. The melody is unhurried, flowing with a graceful ease, each note perfectly articulated, a subtle, ethereal whisper that seems to float in the still air. The sound is profoundly calming, a gentle lullaby for the soul. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing the soft, warm velvet of the armchair to embrace you completely. The delicate vibrations of the piano music seem to resonate subtly through the cushions, a faint, almost imperceptible tremor that deepens the sensory experience. The air around you is still, carrying the faint, clean scent of beeswax and the subtle, woody aroma of the piano's polished wood, a harmonious blend that grounds you in the moment. You feel the gentle warmth of the ambient lighting on your skin, a comforting presence that adds to the overall sense of ease. The classical piano piece continues its gentle melody, each note a soft, deliberate brushstroke in the canvas of the night. The profound quiet of the living room, punctuated only by these ethereal chords, creates an atmosphere of deep tranquility. You sit, unmoving, enveloped in the plush velvet, allowing the soft music to wash over you, carrying your thoughts gently away. This moment, suspended in the harmonious blend of soft sound and deep comfort, is a peaceful bridge to deeper rest, a quiet, unhurried surrender to the unfolding calm, inviting a profound sense of ease as the notes gently guide you towards the quiet repose that awaits. The soft, gentle chords of the classical piano, where music once filled the living room with an ethereal calm, now slowly fade into a profound quiet. The subtle sense of beeswax and polished ivory gradually recede, replaced by the deep, comforting aroma of old paper and aged leather. You step from the spacious elegance of the living room into the hushed, warm embrace of your extensive private library, where the night has fully settled, and the only illumination comes from the soft, golden glow of several strategically placed lamps. The deep, plush carpet of the living room gives way to the familiar, solid warmth of polished dark wood underfoot, a grounding sensation that signals a shift into a realm of quiet introspection. The library is a sanctuary of profound peace, its towering shelves, crafted from rich, dark mahogany, rising to meet the vaulted ceiling. Each shelf is densely packed with countless volumes, their spines a rich tapestry of colors and textures, a silent testament to centuries of accumulated knowledge and story. The air here is still and dry, imbued with that unmistakable, almost sweet fragrance of ancient paper, mingled with the earthy scent of leather bindings, a deeply comforting aroma that instantly soothes the mind. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible creak of the old house settling, a gentle whisper in the background. You move slowly along one of the long aisles, your bare feet making no sound on the thick, hand-woven rug that runs the length of the floor. Your gaze drifts across the rows of books, a silent procession of narratives and ideas. The warm lamplight, emanating from elegant brass fixtures, casts a soft, inviting glow on the spines, highlighting intricate gold lettering and delicate tooling. You notice the subtle variations in the leather, from smooth and supple to finely textured, each a unique tactile invitation. The cool, smooth surface of a polished wooden ladder, resting against a high shelf, feels solid and reassuring as your hand lightly brushes its rung. Your fingers trace the spine of a particular volume, its leather softened by countless readings, its edges slightly worn by time. The subtle texture of the aged leather is a comforting presence against your skin. You gently slide the book from its place on the shelf, the soft, quiet friction of the leather against the wood a delicate, almost intimate sound. The book's weight is familiar, substantial in your hands, a tangible connection to the stories held within. You bring it closer, inhaling deeply, allowing the distinct, dry scent of old paper and the subtle, earthy aroma of the leather to fill your senses, a grounding fragrance that promises hours of quiet absorption. You turn the book over, feeling the smooth, cool surface of its cover, noting a faint, almost imperceptible indentation where a hand has rested many times before. The soft, warm lamplight illuminates the title, its elegant script a gentle invitation. With unhurried precision, you open the book to a random page, the sound of the old paper rustling softly, a delicate, almost musical whisper that seems to echo in the quiet room. The paper feels cool and slightly crisp, its subtle texture a gentle invitation to explore its contents. You allow your eyes to drift across the printed words, not necessarily to read, but to simply absorb the quiet presence of the text, a gentle visual rhythm. With a final gentle closing of the volume, its covers meeting with a soft, satisfying sigh, you carefully return the book to its rightful place on the shelf. The leather spine settles back amongst its companions, a quiet, almost imperceptible click as it finds its perfect alignment. You step back, allowing your eyes to sweep across the now perfectly ordered section, a sense of quiet accomplishment settling over you. The familiar, comforting aroma of old paper and aged leather, a profound presence in your extensive library, now deepens as you reach for a specific volume. Having just returned a book to its place, your gaze has settled upon a timeless novel, its elegant spine, a rich, deep burgundy, standing out amongst its companions. The soft golden lamplight which bathes this section of the shelves casts a warm glow on the embossed title, inviting a quiet moment of immersion. The polished dark wood floor, a grounding presence beneath your feet, absorbs your hushed steps, deepening the sense of profound tranquility. You gently slide the chosen novel from its place on the shelf, the soft, quiet friction of the leather against the wood, a delicate, almost intimate sound. The book's weight is substantial, a comforting presence in your hands, its solid form, a tangible connection to the stories held within its pages. Your fingertips trace the subtle texture of the aged leather cover, feeling the faint, almost imperceptible ridges of its worn surface, each one a silent testament to countless readings. The cool, smooth leather feels exquisite, a luxurious promise of unhurried hours. You bring the volume closer, inhaling deeply, allowing the distinct, dry scent of old paper and the subtle, earthy aroma of the leather to fill your senses, a grounding fragrance that instantly soothes the mind. With the book held carefully, you turn slowly, your soft steps on the thick hand-woven rug carrying you towards a secluded corner of the library. Here, bathed in the gentle glow of a nearby floor lamp, stands a deep, inviting armchair. Its generous proportions and plush velvet upholstery, a rich, muted forest green, promise an enveloping comfort. The lamplight, warm and soft, highlights the subtle sheen of the velvet, inviting your touch. The air around you remains still, carrying the persistent, comforting aroma of the library, a delicate blend of paper, leather, and beeswax polish, a harmonious sensory cocoon. You settle into the armchair, its deep cushions yielding softly to your weight, with a gentle, almost imperceptible sigh. The plush velvet embraces you completely, its exquisite softness, a luxurious caress against your skin, molding perfectly to your form. You feel the chair cradle you, a profound sense of ease settling through your body as you find your perfect alignment. The warm lamplight, now directly overhead, pools gently onto the pages of the novel, casting a soft golden glow that illuminates the elegant typeface, making each character crisp and clear against the creamy, off-white paper. With unhurried precision, you open the book. The pages, softened by time yet still holding a subtle crispness, part with a delicate, almost musical rustle. The sound is a faint, whispering swish, a gentle prelude to the quiet journey within. Your eyes drift across the first lines of text, not necessarily to absorb the words immediately, but to simply feel the rhythm of the narrative unfolding. The paper feels cool and slightly dry beneath your fingertips, its subtle texture a gentle invitation to explore its contents. You notice a faint, almost invisible watermark on the page, a delicate imprint from centuries past, a subtle detail that only reveals itself to a patient, unhurried gaze. Your fingers, with a gentle precision, reach out to catch the corner of the first page. With a soft, almost imperceptible whisper, the page turns, revealing the next passage of text. The sound is delicate, a fleeting presence in the profound quiet of the library, a rhythmic punctuation to your reading. The lamplight continues its soft, steady illumination, highlighting the subtle movement of your hand, the gentle shift of the paper. The air, warm and still, holds the lingering scent of old paper and leather, a constant, comforting presence. The gentle rustle of soft pages, where a timeless novel once offered its quiet narrative in the warm lamplight of your library, now slowly fades into a profound stillness. The familiar, comforting aroma of old paper and aged leather gradually recedes, replaced by the faint, clean scent of polished surfaces and a subtle, herbaceous promise. You step from the hushed warmth of your library into the serene expanse of your elegant kitchen, where the deep night has settled, and the only illumination comes from soft, under-cabinet lighting and a distant, gentle glow from the stovetop. The polished, dark wood floor of the library gives way to the cool, smooth surface of honed marble underfoot, a grounding sensation that signals a shift into a realm of quiet, mindful preparation. The kitchen is a symphony of muted tones and gleaming surfaces, every element arranged with a quiet purpose. Counters of cool, gray marble stretch out, pristine and uncluttered, reflecting the soft light in subtle, elongated patterns. The air here is still, carrying a delicate, almost imperceptible scent of fresh herbs, mingled with a faint, clean aroma of stainless steel and polished wood, a subtle fragrance that speaks of meticulous care. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the soft, distant hum of a refrigerator, a low, steady breath that underscores the room's deep tranquility. You move towards a section of the counter where a selection of pristine ceramic teacups and a small, elegant teapot await. Their surfaces, a soft, creamy white, gleam gently under the focused light, inviting your touch. You reach for a specific teacup, its delicate form fitting perfectly into your hand. The ceramic feels cool and smooth, its subtle weight, a comforting presence. With a gentle, almost imperceptible clink, you place the cup onto its matching saucer, the sound delicate and precise, a small punctuation in the profound stillness. Beside it, a small, dark glass jar holds a blend of dried herbs, their earthy aroma already a faint, soothing presence. From the jar, you carefully select a pinch of dried lavender and chamomile, their delicate forms crumbling softly between your fingertips. The dry, papery texture of the herbs is subtle, almost weightless. Their combined aroma, a sweet, floral earthiness, rises gently, a calming perfume that begins to fill the air around you. You transfer the herbs into a small, finely woven infuser, the delicate metallic mesh feeling cool and smooth against your skin. The soft, almost inaudible whole whispers of the herbs settling into the infuser is a delicate sound, a fleeting presence in the quiet room. You turn your attention to an elegant electric kettle, its polished chrome surface reflecting the soft kitchen lights. With a gentle press of a button, a soft, almost imperceptible click initiates the heating process. A low, steady hum begins, growing gradually in intensity, a gentle mechanical purr that promises warmth. Soon, a delicate plume of warm steam begins to rise from the kettle's spout, carrying with it a clean, almost mineral scent of heated water. The steam shimmers faintly in the ambient light, a visual whisper of the impending infusion, creating a soft, ethereal cloud that dissipates slowly into the still air. As the kettle comes to a gentle boil, a soft, almost melodic whistle signals its readiness. A brief, high-pitched note that quickly fades. You lift the kettle, feeling its familiar, balanced weight, and with a slow, unhurried motion, begin to pour the steaming water over the infuser, which you have gently placed into the ceramic teapot. The sound is a soft, continuous stream, a liquid whisper, as the hot water meets the dried herbs. Immediately, a richer, more profound wave of fragrant steam rises, carrying the full, sweet, herbaceous aroma of the steeping infusion. A deeply comforting and grounding fragrance that entirely envelops you, promising profound tranquility. The soothing aroma of the herbal infusion, its warm steam and clinking ceramic now a gentle memory from your elegant kitchen, slowly recedes. A new, delicate scent begins to emerge. The clean, fresh aroma of cool water and damp stone, a subtle promise of natural tranquility. You step from the polished marble of the kitchen into a secluded, softly lit chamber, a serene space designed around an indoor koi pond, where the deep night has settled into profound quiet. The cool, smooth marble underfoot gives way to larger, rough-hewn flagstones, their uneven surfaces a grounding presence, guiding you towards the gentle sound of water. The koi pond chamber is a sanctuary of profound peace, its walls clad in a subtle, textured plaster that absorbs all ambient sound, creating a deep, resonant stillness. Soft, indirect lighting, strategically placed, illuminates the water in the pond, casting gentle, shifting patterns of light and shadow on the surrounding cool stone. The air here is noticeably cooler, carrying a delicate, fresh aroma of clean water and damp moss, a subtle fragrance that instantly soothes and grounds the senses. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the soft, continuous murmur of the water, a gentle, rhythmic presence that fills the entire space. You approach the edge of the pond, its irregular, naturalistic shape bordered by smooth, dark river stones. The water within is incredibly clear, its surface an almost perfect mirror reflecting the soft overhead lights. Just beneath the surface, the vibrant colors of the koi fish, splashes of orange, white, and gold, glide slowly and gracefully, their movements fluid and unhurried. You notice the subtle patterns on their scales, each one unique and intricate, catching the light in fleeting, mesmerizing flashes. The cool, smooth stone beneath your fingertips, as you rest your hand on the pond's edge, feels solid and grounding, a tangible connection to the natural elements. As you gaze into the pond, a gentle, almost imperceptible ripple spreads across the water's surface, emanating from the slow, deliberate movement of a large, golden koi. The ripple expands outward in ever-widening circles, catching and distorting the reflections of the soft lights, creating a mesmerizing, hypnotic dance of light and shadow. The sound is a soft, almost inaudible swoosh as the water gently moves against the stone, a delicate whisper that quickly fades back into the profound quiet. The coolness of the air enhances the clarity of the water, making every subtle movement of the fish and every minute ripple on the surface exquisitely clear. You settle onto a low, ergonomically shaped stone bench positioned at the pond's edge, its cool, smooth surface a grounding presence beneath you. The gentle murmur of the water, a constant, soothing presence, seems to slow your own breath, aligning it with the quiet pulse of the pond. The air, cool and still, carries the persistent, clean aroma of fresh water and damp stone, a grounding fragrance that deepens the sense of peace and security. You observe the koi as they navigate their watery world, their movements deliberate and graceful, a living, breathing meditation in motion. The chamber remains profoundly quiet, save for the gentle ripples and the soft, continuous murmur of the water. The cool stone, the soft light, and the tranquil movements of the fish create an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity. You sit, unmoving, enveloped in the quiet beauty of the indoor koi pond, allowing the gentle rhythms of the water and the silent grace of the fish to completely envelop you. This moment, suspended in the heart of the tranquil night, is a peaceful bridge to deeper rest, a quiet, unhurried surrender to the unfolding calm, inviting a profound sense of ease as the subtle sounds and sights gently guide you towards the quiet repose that awaits. The gentle ripples of the indoor koi pond, where colorful fish moved with silent grace and cool stone offered a grounding presence, now slowly recede. The fresh, clean aroma of water and damp moss gradually gives way to a faint, dry scent of polished surfaces and filtered air. You step from the tranquil quiet of the koi pond chamber into a spacious, softly lit lounge within your residence, where the deep night has settled and the panoramic windows reveal a breathtaking vista of the distant city. The cool, rough-hewn flagstones underfoot give way to the smooth, cool surface of polished marble, a familiar and grounding sensation that anchors you to this moment. The lounge is a sanctuary of profound peace, its expansive floor-to-ceiling windows serving as a living canvas to the nocturnal urban landscape. The room itself is bathed in a warm, diffused light emanating from hidden sources, casting long, soft shadows that stretch and deepen, creating an atmosphere of intimate calm. The air here is meticulously conditioned, soft and still against your skin, carrying a subtle, almost imperceptible scent of clean air and fine materials. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by a faint, distant hum from the city below, a low, steady breath that is more felt than heard. You move towards one of the massive panoramic windows, its cool, smooth surface, a gentle barrier between your tranquil space and the vibrant world beyond. Your gaze sweeps across the vast, sprawling tableau below, a panorama that stretches to the hazy horizon where the city's glow meets the dark sky. Thousands upon thousands of individual lights, like scattered diamonds on black velvet, glitter with an intense, silent brilliance. They form intricate, glowing grids and meandering rivers of illumination, a mesmerizing dance of distant sparks that captivates your full attention. The sheer scale of the city, viewed from this height, is both humbling and profoundly beautiful. You rest your hands lightly on the cool, expansive glass, feeling its smooth, unyielding surface. The faint vibrations of the distant city, a low, almost subliminal thrum, transmit subtly through the glass, a gentle reminder of the world's ceaseless activity without ever intruding upon your peace. Your eyes trace the intricate patterns of the lights, noticing how some twinkle with a delicate, almost imperceptible flicker, while others remain a steady, unwavering glow. The distant glow of the city's aura, a soft, diffused light against the dark sky, creates a subtle, ethereal boundary between the urban landscape and the vast, dark emptiness above. You settle into a deep, plush lounge chair, positioned perfectly to overlook the panoramic view. Its soft, rich upholstery yields gently to your weight, embracing you in its comforting depths. The cool marble floor, a familiar presence, is now a distant memory as the thick carpet cradles your feet. The air around you is still, carrying the faint, clean scent of the room, a subtle aroma that enhances the sense of profound calm. You feel the gentle warmth of the ambient lighting on your skin, a comforting presence that adds to the overall sense of ease, inviting a deeper surrender to the moment. The city lights continue their silent, mesmerizing display, a constant, tranquil presence. The faint, distant hum, a low, rhythmic pulse, seems to align with your own breath, slowing it, deepening it. The vastness of the view, the twinkling lights, and the profound quiet of your vantage point create an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity. You sit, unmoving, enveloped in the quiet beauty of the nocturnal city, allowing the gentle rhythms of the distant lights and the profound stillness of the room to completely envelop you. The distant twinkling of city lights, a mesmerizing dance across your panoramic window, now slowly recedes from your immediate focus. The faint, subtle hum of the urban landscape outside gently fades as you turn from the vast expanse of the night, seeking a deeper, more intimate quiet. The cool, polished marble of the lounge floor, a familiar presence, now guides your steps towards a secluded corner of your study, where the deep night has settled into profound stillness. The air here carries a new subtle aroma, the clean, dry scent of fine wood, and a faint, sweet whisper of beeswax polish, a promise of focused, mindful care. The study is enveloped in a soft, golden glow, emanating from a single, strategically placed table lamp. Its warm light pools gently on the surface of an antique writing desk, a vast expanse of dark, polished oak, highlighting its intricate grain. The rest of the room remains in soft shadow, creating an intimate, focused sphere of light, perfect for quiet work. The air is still and dry, imbued with that unmistakable, almost sweet fragrance of old books, mingled with the earthy scent of leather bindings, a deeply comforting aroma that instantly soothes the mind. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the barely audible hum of the lamp, a low, steady breath that underscores the room's deep tranquility. You approach the desk, where a cherished antique object rests, awaiting your careful attention. It is a small, intricately carved wooden box, its surface a deep, burnished walnut, softened by centuries of handling. The wood feels cool and smooth to the touch, its subtle texture a testament to the passage of time and the artistry of its creation. You notice the delicate, almost imperceptible gleam on its surface where the lamplight catches, highlighting the intricate details of its carving. Beside it, a soft, lint-free cloth, its fine fibers a delicate, almost weightless presence, lies neatly folded. You pick up the soft cloth, feeling its exquisite lightness and delicate texture between your fingers. The fabric is incredibly gentle, designed to caress rather than abrade. With a deliberate, unhurried motion, you begin to gently wipe the surface of the antique wooden box. The cloth glides smoothly over the polished wood, creating a soft, almost imperceptible shur, 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 shur narration, a delicate whisper of gentle friction that is both rhythmic and profoundly calming. You feel the subtle resistance of the wood beneath the cloth, the faint warmth generated by the gentle movement, a tangible connection to the object and its history. As you continue to polish, your fingers trace the delicate carvings, following the contours of the wood with focused care. The surface of the box begins to deepen in luster, revealing a richer, more profound sheen under the lamp's soft glow. You notice how the light now catches the intricately carved details with renewed brilliance, bringing out the hidden depths of the walnut grain. The air around you is still, carrying the faint, clean scent of the wood and the subtle, sweet aroma of beeswax, a grounding fragrance that deepens your concentration. The rhythmic motion of your hand, a continuous, gentle sweep, becomes a meditative act, inviting a deeper surrender to the moment. With a final gentle pass, the antique wooden box gleams with a renewed, understated brilliance, its surface exquisitely smooth and polished. You carefully set down the soft cloth, its delicate fibers settling silently beside the now radiant object. The room remains in its state of profound quietude. The only sounds the barely audible hum of the lamp and the soft, almost imperceptible rustle of your own clothing as you make a final, satisfied adjustment. The gentle friction of the soft cloth against the cherished antique, where focused care brought forth a renewed luster in the dim light of your study, now softly recedes. The clean, dry scent of fine wood and beeswax polish gradually gives way to a new, exquisitely fresh aroma, the crisp, almost ethereal fragrance of impeccably laundered linen. You step from the intimate quiet of your study into the serene expanse of your grand bedroom, where the deep night has settled and the only illumination comes from soft, indirect lighting, casting a peaceful, ambient glow. The polished oak floor of the study transitions to the plush, deep pile carpet of your bedroom, its luxurious softness absorbing your every step, deepening the sense of profound tranquility that pervades this inner sanctuary. The bedroom is a haven of hushed comfort and understated elegance, bathed in the warm, diffused light that emanates from hidden coves and sconces. The air here is meticulously conditioned, cool and still against your skin, carrying that distinctive, uplifting scent of clean, freshly laundered linen, a delicate perfume that promises deep rest. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system, a low, steady breath that underscores the room's deep tranquility. Your gaze is drawn immediately to the magnificent four-poster bed, its dark, polished wood frame a stately presence in the center of the room. You approach the grand bed, its expansive mattress, a soft, inviting canvas. Upon it, a stack of freshly laundered linen awaits, pristine and perfectly folded, its edges sharp and unblemished. The sight of the crisp white fabric, so clean and orderly, instills a sense of calm and anticipation. You notice the subtle gleam on the surface of the top sheet, where the soft light catches, highlighting its immaculate smoothness. The air around the bed feels especially fresh, imbued with the potent, clean scent of the linen, a delicate aroma that is both invigorating and deeply soothing, promising the purest form of comfort. With a deliberate, unhurried motion, you reach for the bottom sheet, its substantial weight a comforting presence in your hands. The crisp cotton feels cool and smooth, almost starched, between your fingertips, a tactile delight. As you begin to unfold it, the fabric releases a soft, delicate swish, a gentle rustle that whispers softly in the profound quiet of the room. The sound is light and airy, a fleeting presence that quickly dissipates. You spread the sheet carefully over the mattress, allowing its generous expanse to unfurl with a graceful ease. Your hands move slowly, smoothing out any tiny creases, feeling the subtle resistance of the fabric as it settles, ensuring a perfectly taut and even surface. The coolness of the fresh linen against the mattress is a subtle, invigorating sensation. Next, you lift the top sheet. Its lighter weight and softer drape a gentle contrast to the fitted sheet below. The fine threads of the cotton feel exquisitely soft, almost silken, against your skin as you carefully unfold it. Another delicate, almost inaudible whisper of fabric fills the air as the sheet unfurls, a soft, ethereal sound. You allow it to drift down, settling gently over the bed, its pristine white surface a smooth, inviting canvas. Your fingers trace the delicate hem, feeling the subtle stitching, ensuring it lies perfectly aligned. The clean scent of the linen, now released more fully into the air, becomes a pervasive, calming aroma, a gentle invitation to deep slumber. Finally, you arrange the luxurious duvet, its soft, plump form, encased in a fresh, crisp cover. The duvet feels substantial, yet incredibly light, its inner filling soft and yielding. As you gently fluff and spread it, a soft, almost soundless puff of air escapes, a delicate whisper that quickly vanishes. The crisp, clean scent of fresh linen, where gentle folds and smooth fabric promise deep rest on your grand bed, now subtly deepens into the soft, comforting aroma of warm fur. You step from the immediate vicinity of the meticulously prepared bed, its pristine white sheets gleaming in the ambient light, and move towards a quieter corner of your spacious bedroom. The plush, deep-piled carpet, a continuous presence beneath your bare feet, absorbs your every step, deepening the profound tranquility that pervades this inner sanctuary. The soft, indirect lighting from hidden coves and sconces continues to cast a peaceful, ambient glow, preparing the room for the approaching hours of deep slumber. The bedroom is a haven of hushed comfort and understated elegance. Its carefully chosen furnishings and muted color palette contributing to an atmosphere of serene repose. The air here is meticulously conditioned, cool and still against your skin, carrying that distinctive, clean scent of fresh linen, now subtly mingled with a comforting, natural aroma of warm, sleeping animal. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system, a low, steady breath that underscores the room's deep tranquility. Your gaze is drawn to a small, plush dog bed, nestled discreetly beside your own grand bed. Within it, curled into a perfectly contented ball, is your beloved pet, completely lost in a deep, peaceful slumber. A small, elegant bedside lamp, its shade crafted from a soft, cream-colored silk, casts a gentle, focused glow onto the sleeping form, highlighting the rich texture of its fur. The light is soft and warm, never harsh, creating an intimate circle of illumination around the peacefully resting animal. The polished wood of the bedside table, a dark, rich walnut, reflects a miniature, muted image of the scene, adding to the sense of quiet intimacy. You approach the sleeping pet with slow, deliberate steps, your movements hushed and respectful of its profound slumber. As you draw closer, the gentle breathing of the animal becomes faintly audible, a soft, rhythmic huff-puff, a continuous, soothing sound that is both delicate and deeply comforting. Each breath is even, a testament to its complete relaxation, a tiny, living rhythm in the quiet room. You notice the subtle rise and fall of its soft, warm fur, a gentle, almost imperceptible movement that speaks of deep, untroubled rest. The air around the sleeping pet is imbued with the soft, warm scent of its fur, a natural, earthy aroma that is profoundly grounding and peaceful. You reach out a hand, your fingers hovering just above the pet's warm fur, With an exquisite gentleness, you lightly brush your fingertips over its soft coat. The fur feels incredibly smooth and warm beneath your touch, yielding softly to the slightest pressure, a luxurious, comforting sensation. The subtle warmth radiating from its sleeping body is a profound presence, a silent testament to its living, breathing contentment. The gentle breathing continues its rhythmic cadence, a constant, soothing presence that seems to slow your own breath, aligning it with the quiet pulse of the sleeping animal. You withdraw your hand, allowing the pet to continue its undisturbed slumber. The soft glow of the bedside lamp continues its gentle illumination, highlighting the peaceful stillness of the scene. The room remains in its state of profound quietude. The only sounds the barely perceptible hum of the climate control and the soft, rhythmic breathing of your beloved companion. This moment, suspended in the soft glow and profound quiet, is a tranquil observation of pure contentment, a quiet, unhurried surrender to the promise of deep, restorative sleep, gently lulling your mind into a deeper state of peace as the stillness deepens, guiding you towards the quiet repose that awaits. The soft glow of the bedside lamp, where your sleeping pet lay in quiet contentment, now subtly shifts as you rise from the plush carpet. The comforting aroma of warm fur gently recedes, replaced by the clean, crisp scent of fresh linen from your meticulously prepared bed. You step from the immediate vicinity of the sleeping animal, allowing it to continue its peaceful slumber, and move towards a clear, open space in your spacious bedroom. The luxurious, deep-pile carpet, a continuous presence beneath your bare feet, absorbs your every step, deepening the profound tranquility that pervades this inner sanctuary. The soft, indirect lighting from hidden coves and sconces continues to cast a peaceful, ambient glow, preparing the room for the approaching hours of deep slumber. The bedroom is a haven of hushed comfort and understated elegance, its carefully chosen furnishings and muted color palette contributing to an atmosphere of serene repose. The air here is meticulously conditioned, cool and still against your skin, carrying that distinctive, clean scent of fresh linen, a delicate perfume that promises deep rest. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system, a low, steady breath that underscores the room's deep tranquility. Your gaze is drawn to a soft, custom-made stretching mat unrolled on the polished oak floor, its surface a deep, calming charcoal gray. You approach the mat, its smooth, dense surface, a gentle invitation. As you step onto it, the material feels cool and firm beneath your bare feet, yet with a subtle yielding quality that promises support. The scent of clean, new rubber, faint and almost imperceptible, rises gently, a grounding aroma that prepares you for physical stillness. With a deliberate, unhurried motion, you position yourself at the center of the mat, aligning your body with its precise edges. The air around you is still, carrying the clean, fresh scent of the room, a subtle aroma that enhances the sense of profound calm. You begin a slow, deliberate stretching routine, each movement fluid and unhurried. Your arms extend gently upwards, the soft fabric of your sleepwear whispering against your skin as you reach. The cool air of the room, a refreshing presence, brushes lightly against your exposed skin, invigorating yet soothing. You feel the gentle tension build in your muscles, a subtle, almost imperceptible pull, never sharp, always yielding. The only sound is the soft, almost inaudible swish of fabric as you slowly stretch, a delicate whisper that quickly dissipates into the profound quiet of the room. Each stretch is held, allowing the muscles to slowly lengthen, releasing any lingering tension from the day. You lower yourself slowly into a seated forward fold, your back gently curving, your hands reaching towards your feet. The smooth, cool surface of the mat presses gently against your body, a grounding sensation. You breathe deeply, feeling the cool air fill your lungs, then release it slowly, a soft, almost imperceptible sigh. The rhythmic flow of your breath becomes a gentle, internal sound, a soothing presence that aligns with the profound stillness of the room. The soft light from the hidden coves continues to cast its ambient glow, illuminating the subtle movements of your body, creating long, shifting shadows around you. With a final, gentle movement, you return to a seated, upright position, your spine elongated, your shoulders relaxed. The warmth of your body, generated by the slow, deliberate stretches, now radiates subtly against the cool air of the room. The profound quietude of the bedroom, broken only by the faintest hum of the climate control and the soft rustle of your movements, creates an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity. You sit, unmoving, feeling the gentle release in your muscles, allowing the calm energy of the stretches to completely envelop you. The gentle release in your muscles from a slow, deliberate stretching routine, where quiet movements and cool air prepared your body for rest, now gradually deepens into a profound sense of ease. The clean, crisp scent of fresh linen and the faint hum of climate control subtly recede. A new, utterly comforting sound emerges. The soft, rhythmic patter of rain against your window panes, a natural lullaby to the deepening night. You step from the open space of your bedroom, where the soft mat still rests, and move towards the large, panoramic window, drawn by the gentle symphony of the rain. The bedroom is a sanctuary of hushed comfort and understated elegance, bathed in the warm, diffused light that emanates from hidden coves and sconces. The air here is meticulously conditioned, cool and still against your skin, carrying that distinctive, clean scent of fresh linen, now subtly mingled with the fresh, earthy aroma of rain-washed air. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the continuous, gentle drumming of the rain, a steady, rhythmic presence that fills the entire space with a comforting embrace. You approach the expansive window, its cool, smooth surface, a gentle barrier between your tranquil space and the elements beyond. The glass is now adorned with countless delicate droplets, each one catching and refracting the soft interior light, creating a mesmerizing, shimmering curtain. Beyond the glass, the night is a soft, indistinct blur of dark shapes and muted greens, gently softened by the continuous veil of rain. The distant glow of city lights, if any were visible, are now entirely softened, diffused into a gentle, ethereal haze, further enhancing the sense of secluded warmth within. You rest your hands lightly on the cool, expansive glass, feeling its smooth, unyielding surface. The subtle vibrations of each raindrop, a delicate, almost imperceptible tap, 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 transmit softly through the glass, a gentle, rhythmic pulse that is both intimate and profoundly calming. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing the rhythmic patter of the rain to completely wash over your senses, a continuous, soothing sound that seems to cleanse the mind and invite a deeper surrender to the moment. The coolness of the glass against your fingertips is a refreshing, grounding sensation. You settle into a deep, plush window seat, its soft, rich upholstery yielding gently to your weight, embracing you in its comforting depths. The thick cushions cradle you, a profound sense of ease settling through your body as you find your perfect alignment. The gentle warmth of the room, a stark contrast to the cool rain outside, wraps around you like a soft blanket. The air around you is still, carrying the faint, earthy scent of rain-washed air, a natural aroma that is profoundly grounding and peaceful. You feel the subtle, consistent warmth of the room on your skin, a comforting presence that adds to the overall sense of ease. The gentle rain continues its rhythmic patter, a constant, soothing presence that seems to slow your own breath, aligning it with the quiet pulse of the falling drops. The profound quietude of the bedroom, punctuated only by this natural, delicate symphony, creates an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity. You sit, unmoving, enveloped in the cozy warmth and the tranquil sound of the rain, allowing its gentle rhythm to completely envelop you. This moment, suspended in the soft glow and profound quiet, is a peaceful bridge to deeper rest, a quiet, unhurried surrender to the promise of deep, restorative sleep, gently lulling your mind into a deeper state of peace as the stillness deepens, guiding you towards the quiet repose that awaits. The gentle, rhythmic patter of rain against your window panes, a soothing, natural lullaby to the deepening night, now slowly softens and recedes into the background. The cozy warmth of your bedroom, where the soft glow of ambient light created a peaceful haven, remains a comforting presence. You step from the plush window seat, where the rain's gentle symphony once held your attention, and move towards your dressing table. The luxurious, deep pile carpet, a continuous presence beneath your bare feet, absorbs your every step, deepening the profound tranquility that pervades this inner sanctuary. The soft, indirect lighting from hidden coves and sconces continues to cast a peaceful, ambient glow, preparing the room for the final quiet rituals of the evening. The dressing table, crafted from cool, polished marble with delicate, silver-inlaid details, stands as a focal point, reflecting the soft light in muted gleams. Upon its surface, an array of meticulously arranged silver-topped jars and slender glass bottles awaits, each containing a precious elixir for the skin. The air here is still, carrying a faint, clean aroma of delicate florals and a subtle, almost medicinal hint of fine botanicals, a fragrance that promises gentle care. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system, a low, steady breath that underscores the room's deep tranquility. You approach the dressing table and settle onto a small, exquisitely upholstered stool, its velvet cushion yielding softly to your weight. Your gaze falls upon a particular jar, its silver lid gleaming softly under the ambient light. This is your nourishing night cream, its contents a promise of deep hydration and renewal. You reach for the jar, feeling the cool, smooth weight of the silver lid in your hand. With a gentle twist, a soft, almost inaudible click as the seal breaks, you open the jar, revealing the rich, creamy texture of the balm within. A subtle, natural fragrance, a blend of calming lavender and a hint of rose, rises gently, a delicate perfume that instantly soothes the senses. You dip a fingertip into the cream, feeling its exquisite coolness and velvety smoothness against your skin. The texture is rich yet light, a perfect balance of substance and delicacy. You transfer a small, precise amount to your other fingertips, allowing it to warm slightly, preparing it for application. The air around you is still, carrying the subtle floral aroma of the cream, a grounding fragrance that deepens your concentration. You feel the gentle warmth of the ambient lighting on your skin, a comforting presence that adds to the overall sense of ease, inviting a deeper surrender to this quiet ritual. With slow, deliberate movements, you begin to apply the night cream to your face. Your fingertips glide across your skin with gentle, almost imperceptible strokes, spreading the cool, rich balm in smooth, even layers. The sensation is exquisitely soothing, a delicate caress that feels both nourishing and deeply relaxing. You feel the subtle friction of your fingertips against your skin, a soft, almost inaudible shock, 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 more hock sock, shock. You towards a new sound, a rhythmic whisper that accompanies each stroke. The cream absorbs slowly, leaving your skin feeling soft, supple, and deeply hydrated, a delicate, almost imperceptible sheen reflecting the soft light. You continue this mindful application, tracing the contours of your face with focused care, feeling the subtle changes in your skin's texture as the cream works its gentle magic. The room remains in its state of profound quietude. The only sounds, the barely perceptible hum of the climate control, and the soft rhythmic whisper of your fingertips. The delicate fragrance of lavender and rose lingers in the air, a constant, soothing presence. The cool touch of nourishing night cream, where subtle fragrance and soft skin promised renewal, now slowly fades as your fingers complete their gentle strokes. The delicate aroma of lavender and rose gently recedes, replaced by the clean, faint scent of your own hair, mingled with a subtle woody note from the brush. You step back from the polished marble dressing table, where the silver-topped jars still gleam softly, and move towards a comfortable, upholstered chair in your spacious bedroom. The luxurious, deep pile carpet, a continuous presence beneath your bare feet, absorbs your every step, deepening the profound tranquility that pervades this inner sanctuary. The soft, indirect lighting from hidden coves and sconces continues to cast a peaceful, ambient glow, preparing the room for the final, quiet rituals before sleep. The bedroom is a haven of hushed comfort and understated elegance, its carefully chosen furnishings and muted color palette contributing to an atmosphere of serene repose. The air here is meticulously conditioned, cool and still against your skin, carrying that distinctive clean scent of fresh linen, a delicate perfume that promises deep rest. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system, a low, steady breath that underscores the room's deep tranquility. Your gaze is drawn to a finely crafted hairbrush, its handle a smooth, dark wood, resting on a small polished tray beside the chair. You settle into the comfortable chair, its plush velvet cushion yielding softly to your weight, embracing you in its comforting depths. The thick cushions cradle you, a profound sense of ease settling through your body as you find your perfect alignment. You reach for the hairbrush, feeling the cool, smooth weight of its wooden handle in your hand, perfectly balanced. Your fingertips trace the subtle grain of the wood, feeling its exquisite natural texture. The bristles, made from natural boar hair, feel firm yet soft against your palm, promising a gentle, effective stroke. The air around you is still, carrying the faint, clean scent of the room, a subtle aroma that enhances the sense of profound calm. With a slow, deliberate motion, you lift the brush to your hair. The bristles make a soft, almost imperceptible swish as they meet the strands, a delicate whisper that quickly dissipates. You begin to draw the brush slowly, steadily through your hair, starting from the roots and moving all the way to the ends. The sensation is exquisitely soothing, a gentle massage against your scalp, a delicate caress that feels both invigorating and deeply relaxing. You feel each individual strand of hair being smoothed and aligned, a subtle, almost imperceptible resistance as the brush glides through. The sound is a soft, rhythmic shy, a continuous, gentle friction that is both intimate and profoundly calming. As you continue to brush, your hair falls in a soft, quiet cascade around your shoulders. The rhythmic motion of your hand, a continuous, gentle sweep, becomes a meditative act, inviting a deeper surrender to the moment. You notice how the soft light catches the individual strands, highlighting their natural sheen as they fall. The air around you is still, carrying the faint, clean scent of your hair, a natural aroma that is profoundly grounding and peaceful. The gentle, consistent pressure of the bristles against your scalp, a subtle, almost imperceptible touch, stimulates a profound sense of relaxation, easing any lingering tension. With a final, gentle stroke, you set the brush back down on the polished tray. The soft cascade of your hair settles around your shoulders, feeling smooth and light. The room remains in its state of profound quietude. The only sounds the barely perceptible hum of the climate control, and the soft, almost imperceptible rustle of your own clothing as you make a final, satisfied adjustment. The soft cascade of your brushed hair, where smooth bristles and a quiet rhythm brought forth a sense of calm, now gently settles around your shoulders. The delicate scent of your hair and the subtle woody note of the brush slowly recede, replaced by the faint, clean aroma of pure, still air. You step from the comfortable chair in your spacious bedroom, where the gentle light invited repose, and move towards a dedicated, quiet sanctuary within your residence. The luxurious, deep pile carpet, a continuous presence beneath your bare feet, absorbs your every step, deepening the profound tranquility that pervades this inner space. The soft, indirect lighting from hidden coves and sconces continues to cast a peaceful, ambient glow, preparing the room for a moment of profound introspection. The sanctuary is a haven of absolute stillness, its walls clad in a subtle, textured plaster that absorbs all ambient sound, creating a deep, resonant quiet. The room is minimalist, uncluttered, designed to facilitate inner peace. The air here is meticulously conditioned, cool and still against your skin, carrying only the faintest, almost imperceptible scent of clean, filtered air, a subtle fragrance that promotes clarity. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the almost total absence of sound, a deep, enveloping silence that invites a complete surrender to the present moment. You approach a low, circular meditation cushion, its surface a deep, calming charcoal gray, placed precisely in the center of the room. The cushion is plump and firm, yet yields softly to the touch, promising support and comfort. You notice the subtle texture of the woven fabric, a fine, almost imperceptible grain that catches the soft ambient light. The cool, smooth floor around the cushion, a honed stone, feels solid and grounding as your bare feet touch it, a tangible connection to the earth beneath. With a deliberate, unhurried motion, you lower yourself onto the cushion. The soft fabric yields gently to your weight, embracing you with its comforting presence. You find a comfortable, upright posture, your spine elongated, your shoulders relaxed, allowing your hands to rest gently in your lap. The cushion cradles you, a profound sense of stability settling through your body as you find your perfect alignment. The air around you is still, carrying the clean, pure scent of the room, a subtle aroma that enhances the sense of profound calm, inviting a deeper surrender to this quiet ritual. You close your eyes, allowing the soft ambient light to fade from your perception, shifting your focus inward. The profound silence of the sanctuary deepens further, becoming an almost tangible presence, a soft, enveloping blanket of quiet. You begin to focus on your breath, feeling its gentle flow, in and out. Each inhale is a slow, deep drawing of cool, fresh air, a subtle, almost imperceptible sound as it enters your lungs. Each exhale is a soft, unhurried release, a quiet huff that dissipates into the profound stillness, carrying away any lingering thoughts or tensions. The rhythmic flow of your breath becomes the only sound, a gentle, internal symphony that guides you deeper into inner peace. The gentle breath continues its rhythmic cadence, a constant, soothing presence that seems to slow your entire being, aligning it with the quiet pulse of the room. The profound quietude of the sanctuary, broken only by this delicate, internal sound, creates an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity. You sit, unmoving, enveloped in the soft cushion and the profound quiet, allowing the gentle rhythm of your breath to completely envelop you. This moment, suspended in the soft glow and profound quiet, is a tranquil act of self-connection, a quiet, unhurried surrender to the promise of deep, restorative sleep, gently lulling your mind into a deeper state of peace as the stillness deepens, guiding you towards the quiet repose that awaits. The gentle rhythm of your breath, a soothing presence in your quiet sanctuary, where inner peace had just begun to settle, now softly deepens. The profound silence of the room, broken only by your steady inhales and exhales, subtly shifts its focus from the internal to the imagined. As you remain still on your soft cushion, allowing the lingering sense of calm to envelop you, your mind begins to drift, gently pulling forth a memory, a visualization of a landscape of profound serenity. The cool, still air of the sanctuary, a constant companion, now seems to enhance the clarity of the emerging mental image, inviting a deeper immersion into this inner world. A scene begins to gently form in your mind's eye, painted with soft, muted colors, and bathed in a tranquil, ethereal light. You imagine vast, rolling hills stretching out before you, their gentle curves rising and falling like a soft, green ocean. The hills are covered in a carpet of lush, emerald grass, appearing impossibly soft, almost velvety, under an imagined gentle breeze. You notice the subtle variations in the green, from a deep, rich jade in the shadowed valleys to a brighter, almost luminous lime on the sun-kissed slopes. The light, perhaps the soft glow of a perpetually gentle morning or a muted afternoon, casts long, smooth shadows that deepen the sense of quiet, expansive space. There is no harshness here, only an endless, undulating softness that invites your gaze to wander without effort. Further in this imagined landscape, nestled amongst the distant hills, you see a perfectly calm lake. Its surface is like polished glass, a flawless mirror reflecting the soft azure sky above and the gentle green of the surrounding slopes. The water appears utterly still, its edges blending seamlessly with the shoreline, creating a sense of profound tranquility. You imagine a faint, almost imperceptible coolness rising from its glassy expanse, a refreshing presence that subtly touches your senses. The stillness of the lake is captivating, inviting you to simply gaze upon its unblemished surface, allowing its quietude to permeate your thoughts. No ripples disturb its perfect reflection, only an absolute, unwavering calm. As you allow your mind to fully inhabit this serene scene, a new sensory detail emerges, delicate and distant. You hear the faint, intermittent sound of birdsong, carried on the gentle, imagined breeze. It is a soft, melodic call, a single clear note that floats across the expansive landscape, then gently fades, only to be followed by another, equally soft, from a different direction. The sound is never intrusive, never demanding, but rather a subtle, harmonious punctuation in the profound quiet of the visualized world. You imagine the rustle of leaves in the distant trees, a barely there whisper that accompanies the birdsong, adding another layer to the natural symphony of peace. You feel the imagined softness of the grass beneath your bare feet, a gentle, cool sensation that grounds you in this tranquil vista. The air holds a quality of profound purity, carrying the faint, clean scent of damp earth and distant blossoms, a subtle, natural perfume that deepens the sense of peace. The distant birdsong continues its gentle, rhythmic cadence, a constant, soothing presence that seems to slow your entire being, aligning it with the quiet pulse of this imagined world. The rolling hills, the calm lake, and the gentle sounds create an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity, a perfect haven for the mind. You remain, unmoving, enveloped in the soft cushion and the profound quiet of your sanctuary, allowing the gentle rhythms of this visualized landscape to completely envelop you. The imagined rolling hills and calm lake, where distant birdsong once echoed in your mind's eye, now softly recede. The profound stillness of your quiet sanctuary, where your gentle breath guided inner peace, slowly gives way to the subtle awareness of the physical room around you. You open your eyes, the soft ambient light of your bedroom, a gentle reassurance, and rise from the meditation cushion, your bare feet finding the plush, deep pile carpet. The cool, still air of the sanctuary, a constant companion throughout your meditation, now feels exquisitely refreshing against your skin, a subtle invitation to prepare for deeper rest. The bedroom is a haven of hushed comfort and understated elegance, bathed in the warm, diffused light that emanates from hidden coves and sconces. The air here is meticulously conditioned, cool and still against your skin, carrying that distinctive, clean scent of fresh linen, a delicate perfume that promises deep rest. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system, a low, steady breath that underscores the room's deep tranquility. Your gaze drifts towards a small, discreet panel on the wall, its surface a minimalist rectangle of brushed metal, subtly blending into the muted tones of the plaster. You move slowly across the thick, deep pile carpet, your bare feet sinking slightly into its luxurious softness with each deliberate step. The carpet absorbs every sound, ensuring that your approach to the thermostat is utterly hushed, a barely there whisper in the profound stillness. As you draw closer, the brushed metal surface of the control panel appears cool and smooth under the ambient light. Its precise edges and subtle indicator lights a quiet testament to its modern functionality. The air around you feels even cooler now, a gentle embrace that promises optimal conditions for sleep. Your fingertips reach out, hovering for a moment above the smooth, cool surface of the thermostat. The metal feels exquisitely refined, its subtle texture a pleasing sensation against your skin. With a slow, unhurried motion, your finger gently presses the downward arrow, initiating a subtle adjustment to the room's temperature. A delicate, almost imperceptible click sound emanates from the panel, a singular, precise note that resonates softly in the profound quiet, quickly fading back into the room's ambient stillness. The tiny digital display, a soft, ethereal blue, confirms the fractional decrease in temperature, a subtle visual cue of the impending change. You withdraw your hand, allowing the system to respond to its new directive. Almost immediately, a subtle shift in the air becomes discernible. A faint, almost imperceptible coolness begins to spread. A delicate, refreshing breeze that brushes lightly against your exposed skin. It is not a sudden chill, but a gradual, gentle lowering of the temperature, a nuanced adjustment that promises to create the perfect environment for deep slumber. You feel the air itself becoming crisper, lighter, each breath feeling a little cleaner, a little more refreshing. The subtle hum of the climate control system, once a distant background presence, now seems to deepen slightly, a soft, consistent purr that signals its quiet, efficient work. You stand for a moment, perfectly still, allowing the subtle coolness to gently permeate the entire space, settling around you like a soft, invisible blanket. The profound quietude of the bedroom, broken only by the barely perceptible hum of the climate control and the delicate rhythmic shift of the air, creates an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity. The room now hums with a barely perceptible chill, perfectly calibrated for deep slumber. The air itself feels lighter, crisper, a subtle promise of profound rest. The subtle shift in temperature from turning down the thermostat, where a gentle click and a cool breeze promised comfort, now deepens into a profound, enveloping coolness. The faint, clean scent of filtered air subtly intensifies, preparing the room for undisturbed rest. You step from the wall panel, where the digital display still glows softly, and move towards the expansive windows of your bedroom. The luxurious, deep pile carpet, a continuous presence beneath your bare feet, absorbs your every step, deepening the profound tranquility that pervades this inner sanctuary. The soft, indirect lighting from hidden coves and sconces continues to cast a peaceful, ambient glow, preparing the room for the final, quiet ritual before sleep. The bedroom is a haven of hushed comfort and understated elegance, its carefully chosen furnishings and muted color palette contributing to an atmosphere of serene repose. The air here is meticulously conditioned, cool and still against your skin, carrying that distinctive, clean scent of fresh linen, a delicate perfume that promises deep rest. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system, a low, steady breath that underscores the room's deep tranquility. Your gaze is drawn to the floor-to-ceiling windows, currently allowing the soft, muted glow of the distant city lights to filter in, a subtle reminder of the world beyond. You approach the windows, their cool, smooth surface a gentle barrier. Your hand reaches for the heavy, custom-made curtains, their luxurious fabric, a deep, rich, charcoal velvet. The velvet feels incredibly soft and plush beneath your fingertips, its weighty drape a promise of complete light blockage and sound dampening. You notice the subtle texture of the velvet, a fine, almost invisible nap that catches the soft ambient light. The cool, smooth metal of the curtain rod, a dark, brushed bronze, feels solid and reassuring as your hand rests lightly upon it. With a slow, deliberate motion, you begin to draw the curtains closed. The heavy fabric glides smoothly along the silent track, creating a soft, almost imperceptible sound, a delicate rustle that whispers softly in the profound quiet of the room. The sound is continuous, rhythmic, a gentle friction that is both intimate and profoundly calming. As the curtains move, the room gradually deepens into darkness, the soft, muted glow of the distant city lights slowly diminishing, then completely vanishing, replaced by a profound, enveloping blackness. The ambient light from the coves and sconces now becomes the sole source of illumination within the chamber. You continue to draw the curtains until they meet perfectly in the center, their thick, heavy fabric forming an impenetrable barrier against the outside world. The soft rustle ceases as the curtains settle into their final, secure position, creating a profound sense of enclosure and privacy. The air around you is still, carrying the faint, clean scent of the room, now subtly mingled with the dry, clean aroma of the velvet, a grounding fragrance that deepens your concentration. You feel the subtle, consistent warmth of the room on your skin, a comforting presence that adds to the overall sense of ease, now enhanced by the profound darkness. You step back, allowing your eyes to adjust to the deepening darkness, the room now a serene, lightless cocoon. The profound quietude of the bedroom, broken only by the barely perceptible hum of the climate control and the soft rustle of your movements, creates an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity. The world outside, with its distant lights and subtle sounds, is now completely shut away, leaving only the tranquil peace of your inner sanctuary. The soft closing of the curtains, where a hushed rustle and deepening darkness sealed away the world, now gives way to a profound, enveloping quiet. The cool, clean scent of filtered air, subtly enhanced by the velvet, remains a comforting presence. You step from the now almost completely darkened area of your bedroom, where the heavy drapes stand as silent sentinels, and move towards the waiting sanctuary of your grand bed. The luxurious, deep-pile carpet, a continuous presence beneath your bare feet, absorbs your every step, deepening the profound tranquility that pervades this inner sanctum. The soft, indirect lighting from hidden coves and sconces, now dimmed to their lowest setting, casts a peaceful, ambient glow, preparing the room for the ultimate surrender to sleep. The bedroom is a haven of hushed comfort and understated elegance, its carefully chosen furnishings and muted color palette contributing to an atmosphere of serene repose. The air here is meticulously conditioned, cool and still against your skin, carrying that distinctive, clean scent of fresh linen, a delicate perfume that promises deep rest. A profound quietude envelops you, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system, a low, steady breath that underscores the room's deep tranquility. Your gaze is drawn to the magnificent, four-poster bed. Its dark, polished wood frame a stately presence, now an inviting expanse of pristine, soft linen. You approach the bed, its expansive mattress and plump pillows, a visual promise of unparalleled comfort. The crisp white sheets, meticulously arranged earlier, gleam softly in the dim ambient light, inviting your touch. You notice the subtle gleam on the surface of the duvet. Its gentle folds a soft invitation. The air around the bed feels especially fresh, imbued with the potent, clean scent of the linen, a delicate aroma that is both invigorating and deeply soothing, promising the purest form of comfort. With a slow, deliberate motion, you carefully pull back the soft duvet, its substantial yet incredibly light form yielding effortlessly. The crisp linen sheets beneath are revealed, smooth and cool to the touch. You settle onto the edge of the mattress, its surface immediately responding, yielding softly to your weight with a gentle, almost imperceptible whoosh of displaced air. The sound is delicate and fleeting, quickly absorbed by the profound quiet. The mattress itself, a cloud-like expanse of luxurious layers, begins to softly contour to your form, a gentle, embracing support that feels utterly weightless. You lie back, allowing your entire body to sink deeply into the mattress. The sensation is one of profound surrender, as if you are floating on air, completely supported yet utterly unconstrained. The mattress cradles every curve, every point of contact, with an exquisite, yielding softness that banishes all pressure. You feel the gentle embrace of the material, a subtle, continuous pressure that is both comforting and deeply relaxing. Your head finds its perfect resting place on the plump, soft pillows, their delicate, cool linen cases, a soothing touch against your skin. The pillows yield just enough, molding perfectly to the shape of your head and neck, offering ideal support without resistance. The profound quietude of the bedroom, broken only by the barely perceptible hum of the climate control and the soft rustle of the linen as you make a final satisfied adjustment, creates an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity. The cool, fresh air brushes lightly against your skin, a delicate caress that enhances the sense of comfort. You lie perfectly still, enveloped in the soft embrace of the mattress and pillows, feeling their yielding support, allowing your entire being to sink deeper and deeper into profound rest. The yielding support of your cloud-like mattress, where its exquisite softness and the gentle embrace of your pillows had just welcomed your body, now deepens into an even more profound sense of security. The cool, fresh linen against your skin, a comforting presence, prepares you for the final, enveloping layer of warmth. You lie perfectly still, allowing the mattress to softly conform to your every contour, and gently reach for the luxurious duvet that rests folded at the foot of your grand bed. The profound quietude of the bedroom, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system, a low, steady breath, underscores this transition into deeper repose. The ambient light, dimmed to its lowest setting, casts soft, elongated shadows, inviting a complete surrender to the night. Your hand extends, your fingers brushing against the crisp, smooth surface of the duvet cover, its fine, long staple cotton feeling exquisitely soft and cool to the touch. The duvet itself, generously filled with the finest, lightest down, feels substantial yet surprisingly weightless as you begin to draw it up. You notice the subtle gleam of the fabric in the dim light, its pristine white surface reflecting the gentle glow. The air around the bed feels especially fresh, imbued with the potent, clean scent of the laundered linen, a delicate aroma that is both invigorating and deeply soothing, promising the purest form of comfort. With a slow, unhurried motion, you begin to pull the duvet upwards, allowing its vast, soft expanse to unfurl gracefully over your body. The fabric releases a soft, delicate swish, a gentle rustle that whispers softly in the profound quiet of the room, a fleeting presence that quickly dissipates. The duvet drifts down, settling gently over your legs, then your torso, and finally up to your chin, creating a continuous, even layer of exquisite softness. You feel the initial, delicate contact of the cool fabric against your skin, a refreshing sensation that quickly gives way to a building warmth. As the duvet settles, its gentle weight immediately envelops you, creating a profound sense of comforting pressure. It is not heavy or restrictive, but rather a consistent, soothing presence that molds perfectly to your form, a soft, ethereal embrace. You feel the subtle, even distribution of its weight across your entire body, from your shoulders down to your toes, a delicate, almost imperceptible pressure that grounds you completely. The down-filling within shifts with a soft, almost soundless puff, adjusting to your contours, creating tiny pockets of air that begin to warm almost instantly, trapping the gentle heat close to your skin. You make a small, almost unconscious adjustment, gently tugging a corner of the duvet to ensure perfect coverage. The fine cotton cover slides smoothly against the sheets beneath, creating another soft, almost inaudible whisper of fabric, a delicate sound that quickly fades into the room's deep stillness. The enveloping warmth begins to build, a gentle, consistent heat that spreads slowly through your body, banishing any lingering coolness from the meticulously conditioned air. You are now a comforting cocoon, shielded from the outside world, completely held in a soft, warm embrace. The profound quietude of the bedroom, broken only by the barely perceptible hum of the climate control and the soft, almost imperceptible rustle of the duvet as you settle deeper, creates an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity. The cool, fresh air of the room, now a delightful contrast to the growing warmth beneath the duvet, gently brushes against any exposed skin, enhancing the sense of cozy security. You lie perfectly still, enveloped in the yielding support of your mattress and pillows, and the comforting weight and enveloping warmth of your luxurious duvet, allowing your entire being to sink deeper and deeper into profound rest. The comforting weight and enveloping warmth of your luxurious duvet, where gentle pressure and soft warmth had just settled over you, now deepens into an even more profound sense of security. The cool, fresh linen against your skin, a comforting presence, molds perfectly to your form. You lie perfectly still, allowing the cloud-like mattress to softly conform to your every contour, and the plump pillows to cradle your head with exquisite, yielding support. The profound quietude of the bedroom, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system, a low, steady breath, underscores this complete surrender to the night. The ambient light, dimmed to its lowest setting, now barely registers, allowing the room to sink into a deep, velvety darkness that invites profound rest. You are completely enveloped. A comforting cocoon of softness and warmth, the luxurious duvet presses gently upon your body, a consistent, soothing weight that seems to melt away any lingering tension. You feel the subtle, even distribution of its weight, a delicate, almost imperceptible pressure that grounds you completely within the bed. The downfilling within remains perfectly still, holding its warmth, a soft, ethereal presence that cradles you in its gentle heat. The cool, fresh air of the room, meticulously conditioned, brushes lightly against any exposed skin, a delicate caress that enhances the sense of cozy security, creating a perfect balance of warmth and freshness. Your body sinks deeper into the mattress, a sensation of profound, effortless yielding. Each muscle, each joint, releases its hold, surrendering completely to the soft, encompassing support beneath you. You feel the subtle shift of weight, the minute adjustments of the mattress as it perfectly aligns with your form, creating an impression of utter weightlessness, as if you are floating gently on a calm, dark sea. The pillows, soft and pliant, continue to cradle your head and neck with unwavering tenderness, absorbing any remaining tension, allowing your head to rest in a state of perfect, unburdened ease. As the external world fades completely, your awareness gently turns inward, drawing your focus to the most fundamental, most ancient rhythm within you. You begin to notice your own breath, its soft, steady cadence, an effortless and continuous presence. Each inhale is a slow, deep drawing of cool, clean air, a subtle, almost imperceptible sound as it enters your nostrils, filling your lungs with a gentle, expansive sensation. You feel the soft, slow rise of your chest and abdomen, a subtle, rhythmic swell against the gentle pressure of the duvet, a living, breathing movement that is both delicate and profound. Then, each exhale is an equally slow, unhurried release, a quiet huff that dissipates into the profound stillness of the room. You feel the soft, warm air leave your body, carrying with it any lingering thoughts, any remaining wisps of the day. The gentle fall of your chest and abdomen is a soft, rhythmic contraction, a subtle easing that deepens the sense of relaxation with every passing moment. The rhythmic flow of your breath becomes the only sound, a gentle internal symphony that guides you deeper and deeper into a state of profound peace, a constant, soothing presence in the deep quietude that surrounds you. You lie perfectly still, enveloped in the yielding support, the comforting weight, and the enveloping warmth, allowing your entire being to sink deeper and deeper into profound rest. The profound quietude of the bedroom, broken only by the barely perceptible hum of the climate control and the soft, steady rhythm of your own breath, creates an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity. The comforting weight of your luxurious duvet, where its gentle pressure and enveloping warmth had just settled over you, now melts away into an almost imperceptible presence. Your own steady breath, a soft rhythm that has guided you through this final moment of peace, deepens further, becoming a subtle, internal whisper. You lie perfectly still, allowing the cloud-like mattress to softly conform to your every contour, and the plump pillows to cradle your head with exquisite, yielding support. The profound quietude of the bedroom, broken only by the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system, a low, steady breath, underscores this complete, tranquil surrender to the night. The deep, velvety darkness, now absolute, invites the final descent into dreamless sleep. You are completely enveloped, a perfect cocoon of softness and warmth. The fine silk sheets, which have been a cool, smooth caress against your skin since morning, now feel like an extension of your own being, a second skin of unparalleled delicacy. You feel the exquisite smoothness of the silk, its cool, soft touch against your bare arms, the subtle friction of the fabric against your legs as you make a minuscule, almost unconscious adjustment. The sensation is one of profound comfort, a continuous, gentle glide that is utterly soothing, banishing any hint of irritation or discomfort. The fabric whispers softly as it moves, a delicate, almost inaudible gulls that is quickly absorbed by the surrounding quiet. Your body sinks deeper into the mattress, a sensation of profound, effortless yielding that continues without end. Each muscle, each joint releases its hold, surrendering completely to the soft, encompassing support beneath you. You feel the subtle shift of weight, the minute adjustments of the mattress as it perfectly aligns with your form, creating an impression of utter weightlessness, as if you are floating gently on a calm, dark sea. The pillows, soft and pliant, continue to cradle your head and neck with unwavering tenderness, absorbing any remaining tension, allowing your head to rest in a state of perfect, unburdened ease. There is no need to move, no need to adjust, only a profound, enveloping stillness. The rhythmic flow of your breath, once a point of focus, now becomes an almost automatic process, a soft, continuous presence that guides you deeper into unconsciousness. Each inhale is a slow, deep drawing of cool, clean air, a subtle, almost imperceptible sound as it enters your nostrils, filling your lungs with a gentle, expansive sensation. You feel the soft, slow rise of your chest and abdomen, a subtle, rhythmic swell against the gentle pressure of the duvet, a living, breathing movement that is both delicate and profound, yet requires no conscious effort. Then, each exhale is an equally slow, unhurried release, a quiet huff that dissipates into the profound stillness of the room. You feel the soft, warm air leave your body, carrying with it the last vestiges of awareness, the final threads of thought. The gentle fall of your chest and abdomen is a soft, rhythmic contraction, a subtle easing that deepens the sense of relaxation with every passing moment. The rhythmic flow of your breath continues, a gentle, internal symphony that now serves as a final hypnotic anchor, slowly, gently, releasing you into the boundless expanse of sleep. You lie perfectly still, entirely enveloped in the yielding support of your cloud-like mattress and pillows, the soft embrace of the silk sheets, the comforting weight and enveloping warmth of your luxurious duvet. The profound quietude of the bedroom, broken only by the barely perceptible hum of the climate control, and the soft, steady rhythm of your own breath, creates an atmosphere of unparalleled serenity. This moment, suspended in the deep darkness and profound quiet, is a tranquil act of complete surrender, a quiet, unhurried descent into the promise of deep, dreamless sleep.